Where's my 40 at, man?
Duval County, 904 in this bitch, huh? Put your hands up. Yeah, you feel that bass? Turn it up. It's that dirty South punk rock. Dirty South. Dirty South, yeah. Throw it up. Where you from, nigga? Where you from? Duval. You can get caught in the club. Roll with your hood, throw it up in the club. Or you can get stomped in the club for a dub that I saw. Shawty, we don't give a fuck, yeah. But you don't want no problems. You don't want no problems. You don't want no problems with me. Oh, we baby 50 deep. Hold on back, hold on back. Man, fuck that nigga. Hold on back, hold on back. Man, fuck that nigga. Hold on back, hold on back. Fuck that, fuck back. DJ Dirty Ski. When I reach for the herb, nigga, what's the word? Bitch, nigga better recognize real G's down the ride. Dirty South, I'ma rep it till I die. And I ain't even gotta tell her what my name is. I just walk right in like I'm famous. Get out the way, bitch. I'm heading straight to the VIP where I'ma drink everything for free. Damn right. You can get caught in the club. Roll with your hood, throw it up in the club. Or you can get stomped in the club for a dub that I saw. Shawty, we don't give a fuck, yeah. But you don't want no problems. You don't want no problems. You don't want no problems with me. Oh, we baby 50 deep. When I say whole wheat, y'all say bread. Whole wheat, bread. Whole wheat, bread. When I say whole wheat, y'all say bread. Whole wheat, bread. Whole wheat. Y'all motherfuckers don't want no problems, nigga. Whole wheat bread, bitch. Southside Duval County. It's that dirty South punk rock shit. Y'all gonna have to try extra hard to get up in this punk shit now, nigga. Y'all niggas don't want no problems, nigga. Shut up. Back the fuck up. This is episode 77. Three numbers lower than Pimpmonk's age.
Yeah, it is.
Man,
when I say whole wheat, you say bread. Whole wheat.
Bread.
Yeah.
Bread. When I say OH, you say IO. OH.
Okay. Hotty toddy.
We've got Krendar here. Krendar from Krendar's Adventures.
Care.
With his monocle and his Panama Jack hat.
Yeah.
I'm back. You gotta put up with me again.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
That's not fine.
Man, Ohio State will be national champions. Ohio State will be national champions.
Possibility.
Mark my words. Mark my words.
Are you going to wear a diaper if they don't?
No, I made a bet with Finn that he did not accept. Basically, I told Finn, hey, if Michigan beats Ohio State this year, for the rest of my life, once a year, I will wear Michigan stuff and root for Michigan against Ohio State. Okay. But you got to do the opposite. You got to do the same. If Ohio State wins, he wouldn't do it.
Come on, it's just a fucking shirt.
There's too much pride involved. I see people wearing
what
Michigan
is that?
shit.
I don't have any pride.
I see people wearing Michigan shit all the time in Seattle because there's enough of them here. Literally, there's enough of them here for me to see.
Well, that's
them.
a big enough city to have a bunch. Yeah.
And those two schools are huge schools, so there's a lot of people here who went there. Yeah. I was,
Yeah. Oh, here they are. Yeah. So I see them all the time, and I'll always talk shit. I'll be like, "Go Bucks!" I'll walk by someone in a Michigan hat and be like, "Go Bucks!" I got a bunch of them. One time I was in England and I was in London and I saw a bunch of Michigan fans walking around, and I said something and they all got mad. Like, they seriously got mad at me. Like, how dare you say that here? I mean, they looked at me like, we're in England. You can't do that here. I'm like, fuck yeah, I can do it here.
I had a dude want to fight me because I used to live in Alabama, right? And they're really hardcore Alabama road
hardcore inbreds.
And I can't hear you, man.
You can't hear me?
I can now. I didn't for a second.
Oh, I said hardcore inbreds.
Oh. Yeah, but anyways, I wore an Ole Miss shirt, and one time in Alabama when I lived there, and dude wanted to fight me.
Did you win?
That's dumb.
No, I didn't fight him.
That's a dumb reason to fight. Oh, did you see do you see the guy from the Cleveland Browns bash the guy from the Steelers in the head with the football helmet?
Yep,
wow.
he should be suspended for the rest of the year.
I mean, it's basically assault.
It is assault. I mean, it's just flat out assault.
Yeah, so it's almost criminal. Like, forget about football at that point.
You said Kaepernick shit? That little fucker.
No, I didn't.
I want to know why that guy didn't get arrested.
Oh, the guy.
Tell you right now, I'm tired of people using Kaepernick's agenda, saying that that's not why he's getting hired. He's not getting hired because he's not a great quarterback. All right, he is not a good quarterback. He is half-ass decent, and nobody needs him. So fuck off with that shit.
Yeah, he had one really good year.
Yeah, and look, and that thing. The year he went to the Super Bowl, the other quarterback won all the shit that he got hurt. And then Kaepernick went in and played at the Super Bowl and lost. So fuck off.
Yeah, I'll never forget that because his coach was the guy who's the coach for Michigan now.
See, look at Kaepernick took them. But no, he did not. He won a few games after what's his name fucking won the whole season. You can suck my balls.
Yeah, that year, that Super Bowl, the coaches of each team were brothers. Mm-hmm. The Harbaugh brothers. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
So I have a goal up on the screen. If I can get over 50% of that goal before the 2-hour mark, I'm going to stream an adventure game. I'm going to do what Krendar does. I'm going to stream. I'm going to stream Space Quest 4.
Please have Pimpmunk react to this real quick.
Classic.
It's so good.
Yes!
Have an excellent show, guys.
Thank you so much. And I'm eating a burger because I didn't get to eat. Busy day. I do have a bunch of videos and stuff. Oh, yeah. Well, it's all right for what it is.
All right.
It's a Jack in the Box burger, bro. It is what it is.
It's like somewhere near McDonald's quality. Depends on the day. But not
as good.
I don't know. You like Burger King, so.
I do like Burger King. Flameboard Whopper, baby.
Have you had the Impossible Burger?
I have not had the chance to have it yet.
I missed the Angry Whopper. Those were good.
Yeah, they were all right.
Sure.
I missed the Western Whopper back in the day with the onion ring and the barbecue sauce on the motherfucker.
Oh, I never had that, but it sounds good.
Well, was it called the Western or called the Bullseye Whopper or something like that? The Western Whopper, Bullseye Whopper, something like that.
Something Westy.
Yeah.
I would eat that.
Yep, Pimpmunk is smoking a cigarette.
People
That's right.
upset.
I'm smoking a motherfucking cigarette. Y'all can suck my motherfucking
People are upset about that.
Do what?
People are upset about that.
They
smoking.
Get upset about something else.
They say, why, Pimpmunk?
Cuz, motherfucker, that's why. Cuz.
Just cigarette, that's why.
Yeah, but he quit for like 6 to 9 months.
I was
That's
quit
pretty
for
good,
5
actually.
I was 5 months. I was I was quit, and I was very proud of myself, and I fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I fucked up. I mean, what can I say? I mean, there's nothing. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, try to defend it or anything.
It's a relapse. It's a
I
relapse.
relapsed. Yeah.
Oh, damn. Chat says you have to quit right this second.
Give me $2,000.
Dear teeth. I'm so offended, Pimpy. Get a cigar.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
Look, I'm not trying to. I'm not defending it in any way. By the way, folks, I'm not. Like Ben said, it's a relapse. Shit happens. My dad was going through. You know, everybody knows about my dad's situation. He's still going through it. We're still going through it, and nerves, man. I don't do drugs anymore. I don't drink anymore. I picked up my drug, the cigarette. So. It is what it is. I can't defend it. I'm not defending it in any way. It's just what it is.
Yeah. If someone offered you $2,000,
yeah,
quit smoking now, but you couldn't smoke again for the rest of your life, and if you
try my best.
And if you did, you owed $4,000. Would you do it?
I'd try. I would try. I ain't gonna lie. I would try. I'm not gonna say
pay
that.
it back no matter what happens.
Yeah. I know the deal. Like I said, I would try.
Okay.
But right now, I don't know if I could try because, like I said, people don't know what I'm going through right now. Hey, they don't understand the fucking pressure. I'm not up here trying to make people feel sorry for me. I'm not in any fucking way. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just saying I am going through a lot of shit right now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really and this is it's kind of a stress relief, and I can't help it. It's bad. I don't know what to say. I'm just, fuck it.
It's cathartic.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm almost done eating, and as soon as I'm done eating, we're going to watch videos, I promise, guys.
Yeah.
Made the taper sad in chat.
Become an alcoholic. Yeah, well, I was that at one point, so.
Well, join the club.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it just depends on how much you like drinking, which would kill you sooner, smoking or drinking.
Yeah.
Sooner drinking, more likely smoking eventually.
Well, like with drinking, if you only drink a max of once a week and maybe a minimum of once a month, it's not going to make that big of a difference.
It's not going to kill you then, no.
And also, like, I know alcoholics who drink only beer, right? So beer isn't as dangerous as hard liquor.
So
if you drink
I just saw a question in the chat. I ate Jack in the Box. I didn't mention it because I'm not really proud of it. It's nothing to be proud of. It was last minute desperation. Like, I need to eat this now or I won't eat anything.
Yeah.
So that's what it was. So now I literally devour. Like, how long have we been on the air? I just ate a whole burger. Yeah, I just ate a whole burger in like 5 minutes.
Remember, kids, don't podcast hungry.
Yeah. Man, when I was younger, before I had all these digestive problems, I used to be able to put food away. People used to marvel especially because I was really small and thin back then too.
Yeah, me too, man.
Yeah, but now, like, if I eat too much, I feel like I have to poop, like, immediately. Or throw up.
I mean, I can still eat a lot. I'm just not thin anymore.
No, if I do, I get all bloated. Like, gassy, bloated. It's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens when you get old.
Yep. And we're fucking old, bro.
Yeah, we're old, man.
I'm
all
old.
Right, so I'm gonna do a recap for those people who don't normally watch DP, but they watch Tap, because there are some that do that. And Pimpmunk wasn't there when we reviewed this, and I know Krendar wasn't there. So we're gonna review Jared. Did you see how Jared got his channel terminated?
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah. What's his name was on my show.
My favorite thing about that is the way he acted like he scored some sort of victory afterwards when he didn't do anything to the other guy at all.
You know what?
Well, the other guy's name is Shabisky.
Right. Him. And I was watching. I was watching this other stream of these people that are like obsessed with Jared. Like that's all they ever like. Literally, all of their content is about Jared. Like 100%.
Yeah, I talked about that.
Right,
and
right.
I talked. Yeah, it's crazy to get obsessed with anybody, man. Don't do that.
So I was watching these guys who were watching the night Shabisky was streaming and Jared's channel got shut down. And yeah, Jared got his own channel shut down, but it was Shabisky streaming him that caused him to do that. But man, I was watching these people that were, it's so dumb. These people were restreaming Shabisky, restreaming Jared. So it was a stream of a stream of a stream. And then when Jared got taken down, you could tell that these guys were jealous that out of all of the time they've put into Jared, they couldn't do shit to Jared. And this guy managed to get Jared to trick Jared into deleting his channel or getting his channel terminated just like on a whim overnight. And these guys were so jealous. You could hear the butthurt. Later on, they're like, yeah, I don't like how he's taking credit for this. It's like, okay, you don't get to take any credit for it at all. Jared gets to take the most credit for it. I mean,
Jared did all of it.
Right. Well, if Shabisky hadn't have been restreaming him at that exact moment in time, it may not have happened.
It was pure luck, really.
Yeah.
The complaint about his
didn't know
trolls
he's
is
gonna
very
do that.
funny, though. Yeah, there's stuff that's funny, but it's stuff that he doesn't even, like,
I'm going to speed it
consider
up.
to be funny. He doesn't, you know, it's because he doesn't think he's a lol cow.
Serious trouble right now. The question is, though, do I want to take one for the team? You know what I'm saying?
He thinks he's all
Can't
brilliant.
say nothing, Ben.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I just realized that. Sorry. My bad.
That's fine.
Let me get that up on the screen here. There we go.
Let's just say if I brought up some Pornhub right now, ooh, that would not be good for him. No, bro. I could get his whole channel taken down right now, homie.
Dude, he's so stupid.
Dude.
He's so stupid. Listen to him. He's like, if I played some Pornhub, I'd really get him in trouble. What the fuck? Is he doing it? Is he really doing it? Is he really showing Pornhub? Dude, I'm not going to play.
It's like Jared had the thought cloud above his head with the light bulb in it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I know what I can do to fuck this guy
Dude,
over.
it looks like he is doing it.
Let's just say
like
if I brought up some Pornhub right now, ooh, that would not.
him revealing that. I made an analogy. Him revealing like that is like you and me in a boxing match and being like, I'm going to do a right hook. I'm going to do a left uppercut. I'm about to do a left jab. Like, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do.
Imagine if I gave this guy an uppercut right now. Oh, man.
Yeah, yeah.
For him? Yo, bro. I could get his whole channel taken down right now, homie. Oh, dude. Do I really want to do that, though?
Such an
Do I really want to do that, Kush? I have another channel. I'm down if you are, bro. What should I do?
See, he lets the trolls that kiss his ass become mods, and then he basically lets them run his stream. They'll just ban whoever they want without even asking him. It's really weird.
I would gladly take one for the team for this little punk ass kid. I got another channel. It ain't no thing. I got another channel, homie. You want to see some Pornhub? I'll do it, bro. Yo, let's do it. Hey, Shabisky, this one's for you, homie. Enjoy the strike.
I love how no matter what this guy does, he's always thinks that he won.
All right, Coach, what?
Yeah, it's kind of like G-Man. He's kind of like G-Man.
Yeah. He's a Caucasian
G-Man
retarded version of G-Man.
G-Man is smarter. G-Man is smarter.
Yeah, G-Man way smarter, way smarter. G-Man would never do this.
Right, and G-Man doesn't live with his mom. You know, G-Man has had a job before. You know, I feel so weird saying that. Saying that Jared is more pathetic than Brett Keane, more pathetic than G-Man, more pathetic than pretty much anyone else I've ever watched videos of on these streams.
Just remember, Jared can give you all kinds of shit just as long as mommy and daddy aren't home.
Right? Oh my God! Did you see the recent video where like he's like talking shit, and then you hear like Jared in the background, and he's like, "Oh shit, gotta go now."
What are you into, bro? You like gangbangs? What do you like, bro? Let's see if we can find some good shit here, bro. Oh, look at Perfect Milk. Perfect Milk plays with her pussy on public roof. Let's see what we can get here, y'all.
So
I love the music.
This is that glamour porn, y'all. You like this shit, Shabisky? Oh, yeah. Look at them fake ass titties.
Somebody's porn had better music.
I can't believe he still has another monetized channel. YouTube sucks. YouTube was so.
I know. And here I don't have my channel cannot be monetized because I made a fucking joke video and shit. Come on.
Right.
Mine used to be monetized, but then they took it away because I don't have enough views.
But Jared gets it.
Yeah.
Hold on though. Jared doesn't get enough views to get monetized. There's no. It must have been from back when the Keemstar shit happened.
Yeah, that's what it is. He had enough views from that shit. Yeah.
He's on Pornhub,
get enough
dude.
Views to get monetized. That's not the problem. I got enough subs. I got enough views. That's not the. My problem is because I'm an asshole. Won't stop fucking play by the YouTube rules.
Your best video, Nazi sizing.
Yeah, my best one of my seriously probably one of the best skit videos I've ever done. It was. I mean, look, I'm not trying to brag myself, but it was well produced. It was well written, well acted out, and everything. And I get fucked over because it had the word Nazi in it. And
someone said, what did it say? Hold on, I clicked off the screen.
But I will say this: Shabisky looks like a dehydrated turd. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I see him in the chat too.
I got Jared to go on Pornhub on live stream. He's so dumb. He's so dumb. Wait, I didn't even get him to do it. He got him to do it.
Yeah, Shabisky, before you got here, I was talking about there are these guys, and I kind of encountered them before. Like, I know who they are, and they are obsessed with Jared. Like, all of their content's about Jared,
which is stupid.
Yes, and they were watching your stream. They were watching you. They were watching your stream of you watching Jared's stream, and when Jared's channel got terminated, they were so butthurt that you took any credit for it at all. And they were like, they started being like, oh, look at all the shilling he does. Look at all the shilling stuff. All like they automatically started like there was some jealousy. There was some butthurt, like salty jealousy that they spend like so many hours trying to get rid of Jared. And you just like unintentionally did your part to get rid of him so easily.
It's like somebody said earlier that fucking Jared just trolls himself. He's sitting over there trolling himself, playing porn on his fucking video. Oh my god, dude. No way.
It wasn't Quentin and Kugel. It's the guy, the Black Wizard guy. Like his channel name is just a bunch of question marks. It's that guy.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't have a problem with him or anything, but it was very telling how, like, all of a sudden they started turning on Shabisky. Like, I don't like how he's taking credit for this. It's like, sorry. It doesn't matter how much you did, you know?
Shabitsky.
That's too much.
Is that how you actually say it? Have I been saying it wrong?
No, it's right. I'm calling him a bitch. You
should have played along. Come on, Pimpmunk. Come on, man. Come on.
I told you what's his name here.
I pitched you a high-arcing softball right there.
I'm a failure. I'm a goddamn failure. Okay?
Dude, somebody fucking... I'm not going to unpause it. Here, I'll unpause it by, like, where you guys can't see it.
Yo, how you liking this shit?
Quentin didn't get anything taken down. Jared got it taken down. Quentin may have reported it, but I bet you a lot of other people reported it too. Shabisky did a stream that restreamed him, and that set things in motion, but ultimately Jared takes the credit for getting taken down.
Yeah, exactly. And he's not gonna. And by the way, he's still on YouTube. I mean, he's still doing shit. I mean, he didn't really get taken. And one chance, this motherfucker's like Brett Keane. He ain't dying. He's like a cockroach. You can't get rid of him.
We got him, bro. We got him. Let's see how long it lasts before I get strike, bro. Just let me know. All right, let's get to the good shit. Take them. Oh yeah, show them titties. Those fake ass titties, yo. Really want it. How long it lasts?
Yeah, he's playing Pornhub right now. There's titties on his screen. There's titties on his screen right now. He's so slow. I haven't been watching it all. Dude, this is too good. This is too good. Now watch him come to my stream and see that I haven't been playing it at all.
How y'all liking this, bitch? I just gave your homie a strike.
This is not a good porn. It's too pixelated.
Yeah, it was heavily censored.
Come on, kiddos. We got him, bro.
I like how he's having such self-confidence problems that he's got his comm solve alpha now.
Yeah. We got him, bro. Well, he's the craziest projector ever. He projects all of his flaws onto everybody else. He calls other people...
Did you ever get any memes from people on that?
What do you mean?
You're asking for people to draw him as like the Plex projector or something?
Oh, no, I haven't seen that yet. Hopefully someone does, though.
Like you just did that on the last DP there, I think.
This reminds me of when I was a kid, Ben,
right.
and you turning on the pay-per-view channel, trying to fucking get the porn.
Yeah, I said that when me and Billy watched this. Like every now and then you get that split second where it wasn't scrambled anymore.
Yeah, you fucking jack off the lines.
Idea just came to me, dude. I was like, yo, I could totally wreck this kid shit up. Put some porn on the YouTubes right now. Damn, look at them fingernails.
And by the way, when you have money in YouTube that's like basically an escrow that you haven't been paid out yet, if YouTube terminates your channel, that money is gone. And Jared probably had about $200 to $300 worth of super chats. That
I lost some money that way. I lost about 400. I think.
Yeah.
He ain't watching? Oh, did he turn it off? Okay.
I love the disappointment in his voice.
Little pussy turned it off. Little pussy turned it off. Yo, we got him, man.
Little pussy turned it off.
What? We got him, man. What do you mean you got me, man? What?
So that never happened.
So yeah, that never happened. YouTube can't see that at all.
So that never happened. He paused the screen like a little bitch. But did he get any of it, though? Like, did he get anything?
See, he can just totally deny reality. He calls other people incels, by the way, when he is clearly an incel. He says
the definition.
He says he's a MGTOW because he pretends like he does it by choice, but we know that it's not by choice.
MGTOWs are people who don't know how to talk to girls.
That's all right. We'll get him next time.
No, MGTOWs are incels that claim that they're intentionally celibate when they're not.
That's what I'm saying, but they just don't know how to talk. They don't know how to talk to women, and then they come up with a name, MGTOW. Motherfucker, you are a damn bitch is what you are.
MGTOW stands for men going their own way, and they're just they're pretend and most MGTOWs are just incels that can't get laid, but they don't want to admit that it's unintentional, involuntary.
We'll get him next time.
There's socks on the
because
cock.
All it takes
is
is 1 second, and I'm in there, bro. I'm in the hub. It just takes me 1 second, dude. I can get his whole channel taken down. But did he get any of it though? Like, did he get anything?
No, I didn't get any of it because I'm not a dumbass. You gave me a clear warning ahead of time.
I bet he still got at least a little bit of it. I bet
He's always crashing his car into a guardrail right now.
Yeah.
Yo, that's how we do it in here, bro. You don't fuck with J-Man.
You don't fuck with J-Man. He called himself J-Man. So we have J-Man and G-Man. We should have them debate each other.
Red Eye went into Jared's chat because Jared's got me blocked, right? He can't,
he's got everybody.
So Red Eye went in there and said, "Hey, why don't you come on the Morning Wood?" Not interested.
You don't fuck with the Alpha Group.
If some of it was on my stream, unlike him, I wouldn't be streaming anymore. I would immediately ended the stream. His stream got taken down? No way. The account has been terminated. Oh my god! No, his channel just got fucking terminated. Oh my fucking god, dude. I got Jared Genesis' fucking channel banned. No.
God, I can't stay out. He's taking credit for this.
No way, dude. He was trying to get me taken down. Dude, today is a legendary day. Not only did his stream get taken down, his whole channel terminated. This is crazy. This is crazy, dude. No way.
That's how we do it in here, bro.
That's how we do it in here, bro. That's how we do it in here, bro.
I added that on the end. Little pizzazz.
Pizzazz.
Yeah. So we're gonna move on in just a moment here.
Yeah, we gotta move on.
We
don't want to be Jared addicts.
No.
We got more to talk about than
No,
Jared.
we're gonna talk about Onision for the rest of the show.
Oh, good God. All right, Daniel. Goddamn Ripzion. The Onision report.
heard Onion's been having a real meltdown lately.
He's been having a meltdown for fucking years, bro.
Well, I mean, now he's got.
Yeah, but an accelerated one recently.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. Absolutely.
Rather than the slow burn it's been the whole time.
All right, so we'll talk about some news stuff. Buttigieg is now leading in the polls in Iowa. Did you know that? Buttigieg.
Yeah, I heard that. That's interesting.
It is. If he wins that, that's going to be pretty huge. Here's
That's
a story.
interesting.
A dramatic
It
new
really
campaign
is.
change today as the Democrats prepare for a big debate this week. Pete
Those
Buttigieg is now
booties.
the leader in Iowa, which gets the 2020 voting underway in just 11 weeks. Let's take a look at the new numbers. Our CNN Des Moines Register poll here. Look at this. Mayor Buttigieg on top with 25%. Elizabeth Warren at 16, Joe Biden 15, Bernie Sanders 15, Amy Klobuchar rounds out the top 5 at 6%. Mayor Buttigieg on top. Look at the change since we last polled in Iowa in September. Plus 16 for Mayor Buttigieg. That is giant, up from 9.
He's been campaigning.
That is big.
He's been campaigning there really hard. I think Buttigieg knows that he has to win Iowa, or at least come in second place for this to even keep going for him. And that's why he's cashing in all this chips.
To 25. Elizabeth Warren drops
Doing very well. Very well there, man.
6 to 16. The former vice president, dropped a little bit. Bernie Sanders actually came up.
Yeah, look at Biden, Warren, and Sanders all within 1% of one another.
A little bit. Amy Klobuchar doubling from 3 to 6. But look at that. 6.
Amy Klobuchar, really? Get rid of her. Come on.
Yeah, she don't belong in there.
16
Which I
points
didn't
from
think Buttigieg was going to be that far up at this time. But it looks like he's coming up. Hey, good for him.
Now, this is only in Iowa, but it's a big deal for sure. You know,
Iowa was going to take it, though.
Iowa was one of the first states to legalize gay marriage in the U.S. I remember.
Yeah.
And it kind of blew my mind because it was Iowa. And I'm like, Iowa? Because I've been there before, and it is like a redneck kind of, tractor riding kind of place, cornfields everywhere. But
yeah, it's brought back corn.
Yeah.
September to now, a big surge for Mayor Buttigieg. Why is this happening? A more moderate electorate in the Iowa caucuses. We tend to think of them as liberals. But look at this right now. 63% say candidates' views are about right. 63% of likely caucus goers say that about Mayor Buttigieg. 55% say that about the former vice president. Lower numbers for the more progressive or liberal candidates in the race. An interesting dynamic to keep watching. Senator Warren has been under attack. Medicare for all. Other Democrats say her entire agenda too liberal to sell to the country. Those attacks.
What would Warren have to do to make you not want to vote for her, Pimpmunk?
Shoot a small child.
Really? That extreme? Seriously?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. If she just if she's just totally flip-flopped on like shit she said in the past, I probably would, yeah. But she's a politician, so I don't trust her completely. That's just it. I don't know. There's just something about her I like. She comes, I like her.
But what if she shot a dwarf that was pretending to be a small child?
I wouldn't care then.
Oh my God.
All right.
I don't like midgets.
I have a feeling that there's a fair amount of the younger voting base, the millennial and older Zoomer voting bases that have this weird thing where, they refuse to vote for anyone at all if their first choice doesn't make it.
I know, and that's so ridiculous. Look here, man. Don't do that because I kind of did that back in when the Trump ran. I was like, I'm not voting for the lesser evil, and look what happened.
But I don't buy into the false dichotomy of Republican and Democrat. So if I don't like either one, I'll vote for a third party instead.
Well, yeah, but that's still kind of throwing away your vote, though.
No, because here's the problem. The only reason why that's like throwing away your vote is because that's a prevailing misconception that nobody votes third party. No one votes third party because they're told that that's like throwing away their vote. If enough people voted third party, then it wouldn't be like throwing away your vote. But we're stuck in this mindset.
Now, this election is fucking important, right? It really is. It's so important.
It's not. It's really not, because Donald Trump is going to be gone in 4 years after the next election, tops anyway. I don't think the fabric of the entire country is going to collapse if Donald Trump gets 4 more years. I'd rather he doesn't.
I do.
I think he's an asshole and a narcissist and all that, but I don't think he has enough power to.
Do. He's like a mob boss, man. People do what he wants.
That's probably the worst thing he could do, but he's already ran as someone who, even as a Republican, is against.
And he's fucking Teflon, man. He's Teflon Don. I'm telling you, everything that comes at him, he just bounces the fuck off of him. I mean, he's a dangerous, dangerous man. I disagree. I think another 4 years will fuck this country up. I really do. I think dude, contrary to stupid ass redneck belief, other countries' support of us is needed. We need fucking allies, right? We need that shit. And people are slowly pulling away because of Trump. Our allies are like, fuck, this guy's retarded. And they're walking away. We need those allies. And I'm telling you, it's fucked up.
I mean, I know, I hear what you're saying to a degree, but I mean, we already have military bases in all these other countries. Those aren't going anywhere. And like, just the economic aspect of it, all of the countries that trade with us, they're not going to burn those bridges because our president says naughty things. I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, it would have to be something pretty huge. I mean, we've literally gone in and like overthrown governments in other countries and we still had allies. You know what I mean? Like we had all these other countries that helped us overthrow Iraq when like half of the world was like, no, you shouldn't go there. There's not weapons there. You know, we still had people from like England and Australia and various European countries and, you know, going there, sending troops there too and helping us overthrow and occupy Iraq for like a decade. So,
but what I'm scared of right now is that, like we talked about this last week. There's really, and I know people love Bernie, and I love Bernie. I love Bernie. I love Elizabeth. However, there's no one that stands out like Clinton, like Obama, with that charisma, right? Whether you disagree with their politics or not, that's not the point. We need somebody to grab America up, like man, Obama. That was a charismatic motherfucker. I don't give a shit if you like his politics or not, but he grabbed people's attention. Clinton did the same thing.
Obama and Bush both did more horrible things internationally as president than Trump has. Trump has done some bad stuff too, though. Like just saying that he wants to build the wall doesn't look good, and also, you know, banning Muslims from certain countries. Well, he just says people from certain countries, but they're mostly Muslims. But while allowing people from other Muslim countries to come here too, by the way. Like, if you're from Saudi Arabia, you can come here, but if you're from, you know, I don't know, like Yemen, I think is one of them or something like that. Yeah. You can't. So it's he's done that. He's done that, but George Bush, you know, George W. Bush and Obama caused way more death.
Let me clarify. I'm not saying that Obama was a great president, and I'm not saying that Clinton was, which I kind of like Slick Willie. I'll be honest with you.
Someone said, however. What's Obama done that's worse than Trump in foreign policy? He sent drones.
I'm not saying
I'm not saying you are. I'm answering the chat. He sent drones to blow up villages and kill civilians. Obama did more drone attacks than any other president ever. And yeah, that saves U.S. military lives, but there's also more civilian casualties when you do it that way. Sorry, go ahead, Pimpmunk.
Oh, that's fine. I was just trying to say, I'm not speaking on whether you like what they did, or I know you know that, but chat room, a couple of dumbasses in the chat ain't getting it. I'm saying the charisma that Obama had, the charisma that Clinton had. There's not really anybody that's running for Democrat right now that has that kind of charisma like JFK. Nobody, I mean, they don't really have that. They just don't. I mean, whether there would be better presidents is not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying they are not grabbing people's attention like those people did. That's all I was saying. And people are like, Pim was wrong. No, how am I wrong on that? I'm not wrong. But whatever, man. Suck my tank.
They're having an impact. Look what has happened. In March, 23% of likely caucus goers said Senator Warren was too liberal. 38% say that now. So watch the debate this week. Senator Warren slipping a bit, in part because even Iowa Democrats thinking maybe she's a little too liberal. That is a problem for her after all these attacks. We'll see how she adjusts. If you ask Iowa Democrats what's most important, they still want to.
Yeah, someone in the chat brought up, like under Obama, not saying Obama had his hand on the controls or anything, but under Obama, when first responders would show up after a first drone strike, they would come and shoot more at people trying to help the injured from the original drone strike.
To beat President Trump.
Hey,
that's why
Ben,
there's some.
stop for Ben. Explain, because somebody said, why is Iowa so important? Explain why Iowa is so important.
Why is what so important? Sorry.
Why is Iowa so important?
Iowa is the first state to take a vote on the primaries, and it's a caucus, so it's held a little differently than people just coming to a ballot and voting. People have to come and caucus for it. So people have to show up and stay there until all the votes are counted, until they get like a tally for everything. And historically, if an underdog wins, if someone who's an underdog in the polls wins that, they get a crazy amount of momentum. And that's what happened with Obama. That's how Obama rose above Hillary. After Iowa, he really started to take off.
A lot of other states follow what Iowa does. It's like follow the leader kind of in a way, what you're saying.
People are saying Trump escalated the drone strikes.
Been
I mean, I
watching
would
you for
believe
years.
that.
Ben, thank you so much for the content over the years. Keep up the good work, man.
You ain't gonna thank me for the content, so fuck you.
I would believe it. There is evidence to suggest it. One thing though is that Trump made it so that you can't see the data from drone strikes.
Yeah.
So plausible
Trump's,
deniability.
He's so goddamn sleazy. He's just a sleazy fucking human being, and I hate him.
I don't think even if Trump has done more than Obama, that doesn't excuse Obama. So I refuse to name Obama as one of like the good presidents in my lifetime at this point.
But he's not. He's definitely not the worst. But Slick Willie's pretty cool. I don't give a fuck what people say. I like Slick Willie. I'm talking about Bill Clinton, the real first black president.
That's such a dumb name to give someone who's obviously white. It was because he came from like an impoverished background and he didn't know his real dad or whatever, that kind of thing.
Good news for former Vice President Biden in this poll. More than half of likely caucus goers say he's
Biden's like Piston Honda, the first like main boss after the first part of Punch Out. He's like supposed to be someone tough, but he's really easy to beat.
He's the strongest against Trump. Mayor Buttigieg comes in second, tied with Senator Warren there, Senator Sanders here. Mayor Buttigieg has a boost right now. He was in California over the weekend. He knows a majority, in some states, 60% of the Democratic primary voters will be women. Listen here.
Women are the backbone of every important social change in this country. And I have committed to ensuring that the...
See, why would you promise that? Okay, sorry. Don't create a quota. Pick the right people for the job. Don't create this like artificial quota. I must have half of my cabinet be women. It's such an important job.
Qualified.
There shouldn't be any type. Yeah, there shouldn't be any type of affirmative action for the presidential cabinet.
I know this world we live in, Ben. I guess I am a boomer, which I'm technically Generation X, but people are calling me a boomer in the chat room. If that makes me a boomer, fuck it. This generation is pussies. They're fucking scared of every goddamn thing.
They got to have it all their way or nothing, too. That's another.
Yeah,
there's like
dude, it's
zero compromise.
Isn't everybody a boomer nowadays?
Yeah, boomer's the new cook. That's all it is.
I mean,
boomer's
what it is like things are too complicated for younger people to truly understand. So they have to take a bunch of stuff and group it all together under one word because...
Yeah, exactly. They're too damn dumb.
Right.
The generation is fucking dumb, all right?
Cabinet of the United States, when I am your president, will be at least 50% women, because then it will make better decisions for the American people.
It's a good day for Mayor Pete. 11 weeks, again, sometimes drowned out. The campaign's getting drowned out a bit by the impeachment debate. Iowa votes in 11 weeks. That's quicker than you think.
Yeah,
I don't dislike Buttigieg, by the way. I don't dislike him. He actually is not a bad candidate. I just don't know that much about him. He just don't grab my attention that much.
I mean, he's doing better than expected. He gets a lot of donations too. So he might be the guy. It'd be weird. It'd be weird if we had a gay man as the president before we had a woman. That's kind of mind-blowing to think if that happened. That just shows like people are way less likely to vote for women than they would a black man or a gay man if he even like won the primary.
For Mayor Pete Buttigieg, I think a lot of the campaign.
Maybe that's why he is kissing up to the women. Maybe that's why, because he's running against Warren.
And maybe he's one of those motherfuckers, because this has happened many times in a president. Everybody thinks this person's going to get it and one person's down at the bottom, then all of a sudden, boom, they come up.
Is he hoping that Kamala Harris and Elizabeth Warren become his fag hags?
That's not Elizabeth Warren ain't gonna be dead. Elizabeth Warren gonna fight to the end. She gonna fight to the fucking end. And I want her. I really do. I want a woman. I want Elizabeth Warren. But honestly, if Elizabeth Warren don't get it, that's okay, because if she don't get it, the first woman president will be AOC. I'm just saying.
Nobody saw this coming. I talked to a bunch of the campaigns weeks ago, and it was like, who has the momentum in Iowa? And it was clear that it was Pete, and this shows it. And I think it also shows that those attacks that have been launched by Mayor Pete Buttigieg, by Joe Biden, and as well as Bernie Sanders on Elizabeth Warren,
I would have sexual relations with this woman,
her slide.
And I apologize for anyone who was offended by what I just said. I meant fairy wrangler.
There in Iowa, and this concern that maybe in the general election she wouldn't be as competitive as some of these other folks. I think if you're Pete, this is good news, but there are also sort of red flags for him going forward. This is a state that's largely white. Can he compete in states that are much more diverse, in the South, bigger states? That's still...
Oh, I didn't really apologize, though. It was a sarcastic apology followed by another offensive joke.
Yeah, Ben's being an asshole is what Ben's being right now.
On Achilles' heel, he isn't connecting with the
By
base
the
of the
way,
Democratic
The question is when he gets attention.
I don't dislike Bernie. Quit saying it. It's stupid. Just because I'm not voting for him doesn't mean I dislike him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's an all or nothing mentality that I deal with a lot of people.
Yeah, it's fucking
it's
dumb.
a lot of like, you either agree with me 100% or you're not with me.
Exactly. There's no gray in this world anymore, man. We need gray. We need this guy with a fucking thing on his eyeball to say something smart right now.
I got some gray. Vote for me.
Well, he didn't do it.
On his eyeball. On his eyeball.
Almost.
You know what we need? We need a president that eats Rolos.
Rolo!
Beta! I love the Rolo chant. I really do. I'm glad we came up with that shit.
Oh, by the way, tomorrow, I should announce this.
All right.
Tomorrow is actually my Patreon private stream. I'm going to be doing it probably around like 6 or 6:30 p.m. my time tomorrow. If you're a patron, take a mental note. It's on the calendar too.
Yeah, and since we're Tuesday, Ben will be on the Morning Wood.
Yeah, I will be.
I won't kick him off this time.
Rolo all the way.
Rolo.
Yeah, I stream so many days in a row. It's crazy.
Dude, I do too. But you know what? I'm thinking about doing a weekend nighttime wood.
Weekend nighttime wood. That should be the exact title.
Yeah, it should be.
Welcome to the weekend nighttime wood.
What was WNTW? That's too many letters.
It could be the weekend wood, the woo.
Yeah, the weekend with the. Oh my God, that's right. The
Give me
Woo.
credit for that. Give me credit for
Ben
that.
gets credit. The weekend would. It'd be on Saturday night, late night, and yeah, I'm thinking about doing it.
You know, Egghead had a show called the Egghead Hour, but it was never an hour. It never made it to an hour.
Because he's so weird. I mean, it's like coming to a fucking flying on an airplane to come to a fucking meetup and then stay at the meetup 5 fucking minutes.
If you heard of a show called The Blank Hour, you'd assume that it was at least an hour long.
Yeah. Egghead, what the fuck is wrong with you, little bastard? God damn. Which I gotta give Egghead. Egghead's pretty loyal though.
Yeah, I like Egghead. I like Egghead personally.
Yeah,
gotta take him on camera in small doses though. He was on. I saw he was on Shabisky's stream. I'm like, whoa, Shabisky.
That's just 2 cringy fuckers right there. I like I love Shabisky. By the way, I actually started bringing Shabisky on the show like a lot. He's been on the show several times, but he's a cool kid. He's a cool kid. I talk shit to him. He don't know nothing. You talk, man, dude. He's never. And then I got a problem with him, Ben. You know what? He said that the Holy Grail was boring.
Oh, Monty Python.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that type of comedy is too thoughtful and too slow paced for the mind of someone who grew up being able to stare at a screen for entertainment for their entire lives.
God damn, Ben. It's Monty Python's Holy
Like,
fuck, man.
Having like a phone to stare at whenever you're bored.
How can you not like that? That is like genius comedy. Genius comedy. Genius.
Oh, he came back. He's asking if you're still talking bad.
Yeah, because I heard you said that the Holy Grail was boring. I want to pull your pants down and spank you like the little child that you are.
Damn.
God damn it. He's never seen The Jerk. He's never seen The Jerk. Steve Martin, one of the greatest comedy movies ever made. He's never seen it, Ben.
Yeah, The Jerk is pretty good. How about Airplane?
I saw The Jerk? Who never saw that?
No, Shabisky's never seen The Jerk. That's my.
He's just a kid. That's why.
That is, by the way, that is my favorite comedy movie of all time. And that's hands down my favorite.
What about Dirty Rotten Scoundrels?
Love it, love it.
Yeah.
Blazing Saddles. Oh my god.
Airplane is a good one too, man.
Airplane is amazing. Airplane is, but I think Blazing Saddles wouldn't work today though, because the N word was said a lot in that movie. But
it's got a lot of neighbors.
I don't care if he's 28. He's still 10 years younger than me.
Yeah, but he's 28. 28's not that fucking young.
Yeah, everyone's been like, he's not young. He's 28. I'm like, what? Okay.
Pretty young to me.
Well, I'm 40. I'll be 42 Thanksgiving. I'm 42 fucking years old. I'm older than goddamn ass.
Don't worry, Godfather. You always remember you're younger than me.
Get your shit together.
Hey.
Damn, I'm almost at my goal. I'm going to have to be playing some Space Quest tonight.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I will. After the 2-hour mark, as long as we get the couple bucks we need to reach 50%, I'll be playing Space Quest 4 tonight.
And after Ben makes us go, y'all can throw a few bucks my way too, because I need it.
Actually, you know what, Ben? You ever play Heroes Quest?
Hero Quest, the board game? Yeah, I used to play that when I was a kid.
Heroes Quest by the same guys that made Space Quest.
Oh, I thought that was Quest for Glory.
It's like it started as Quest for Glory, but then they turned it to Heroes Quest later in the sequels. But yeah, man, I love that one.
Mm-hmm.
Same sort of humor and gameplay, but also RPG stuff.
Yes,
we got somebody 51 years old in the chat room.
I did play King's Quest, by the way. Birdflu just asked. Yeah, Space Quest is like the sci-fi, more comedic King's Quest.
Yeah.
But I played all of those. Played a lot of them.
With Roger Wilco, Space Janitor.
Yep. Yeah.
It's great.
I'm a big
fan.
Or the one that has time travel in it.
Spec's the only one in the fan chat. So Spec was like, I love Holy Grail. Yeah, Spec. Man, if you guys qualify to get into the fan chat, you should go in there. By the way, there's a link in the description for my Discord. If you guys want to join my Discord, it's not the DP Discord. It's my other one that I have off to the side. That's a little more desolate at the moment.
You need to create a tap Discord. You need a tap Discord, man.
This is the tap Discord for now.
Oh, well, fuck you then. Oh, by the way, I want to play Cones of Dunkshire.
I say fuck you because I know what's going on and you don't, Pimpmunk.
No, but I'm gonna see if anybody gets that reference that I just said. If anybody gets it, I love you.
Yeah.
Cones of Dunkshire. Can anybody get it?
The Cones of Silence.
No, not Forrest
yeah.
Gump.
There's more people in there now. Hello, people that... Yay, I see you guys all up there. The Cool Kids Club.
Yeah, what's up, Luna? I see you, baby. Mwah!
And we're going to watch more videos. I do have to take a quick restroom break. So Pimpmunk's in charge. I'll be right back.
I mean, I'm in charge, so you gotta jump up and down naked.
Oh shit! Are we getting some porn going up on Ben's stream now?
We'll get Ben taken down. Anyways, let's see.
Well, you're in charge.
Let's see what we're saying in the chat room. If y'all got questions, ask until Ben gets back. Also, make sure you check out the Morning Wood Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10 a.m. Central. 8 a.m. Pacific. And tip me. Go and give me some money on my shit. I need it. I'm broke as hell. Broke as hell.
Check out the tip of that wood.
Hell yeah. And we're yeah. Anyways, get smart. Who is the Judge Hunter guy? Jungle Hunter. Sorry, Jungle Hunter guy.
That'd be me.
Shout your channel out and stuff right quick, man. Go ahead. Do that.
Man, Krendar's Adventures. YouTube.com/Krendar. Twitch.tv/Krendar's Adventures. All kinds of different gaming going on.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Check it out. Yeah, check it out.
Hey, Pimpmunk, you know this thing called... You ever heard of this horror thing called SCP?
Mm-mm. I'm not a gamer, bro.
That thing's not a gamer thing. It's just like a horror stories thing.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I've been playing a game lately that's very similar to it. But it's like a modern-day organization that like traps and that keeps these weird horror monsters trapped so that they don't hurt people.
Okay. Luna loves it. If Luna loves it, I'll look into it. By the way, nobody got the reference earlier when I said Cones of Dunkshire. It comes from the show Parks and Recreation. He created the game. The one guy created the game Cones of Dunkshire. It's a man. I can't believe y'all don't like Parks and Rec. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? But anyways, anyway, I need an adult system. Yeah, my grandpa loves Parks and Rec. Yeah, it's a good show. I know you're calling me old. I get it. I don't give a fuck. You never watched that? It's a good show. I loved it. They're like evil Pokemon, not really, but kind of pimp.
Kinda.
Yeah. Okay.
Kinda. But yeah, so I'm playing this game called Control, which is kind of like playing something with a similar sort of horror feel to it. Weird monsters and shit going on. It's good times.
Do I ejaculate peenies?
Peenies?
He didn't spell penis right.
Is he trying to ask you if like little smaller penises shoot out of you when you ejaculate?
Do I like Trailer Park Boys? Fuck yes, I love Trailer Park Boys. It's an amazing show. It's one of my favorite shows, bro. As far as comedy goes, comedy shows. One of my favorite comedy shows. Love it. Trailer Park Boys is amazing, dude. Come on. Gotta love the TPB, man. I'm an addict to Trailer Park Boys, by the way. Do you have any hobbies outside of internet stuff? You talking to me or because y'all know my shit? Come on, dude.
You must be asking me then, I guess. I like to play a lot of board games. You know, D&D, that kind of nerdy shit. Because I'm a big dork.
Yeah. Are you into LARPing?
No, I've never done it, but.
Well, I'm doing a pimp gathering next year in Oregon, Portland, Oregon, and one of my buddies who does YouTube, he's Skep Talk Live.
Oh yeah.
He owns a business, a LARPing business.
Oh, that's cool.
And we're gonna go. And, well, the people that show up for the gathering, we're gonna go out and do a LARPing event. It's supposed to be like post-apocalyptic.
Oh shit, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna be doing it. So if anybody's interested, y'all hit me up on Twitter and we'll give you the information. But that's gonna be like, I need to tell Ben about that. That's gonna be, Skep Talk Live, right, Ben?
Yeah.
I was just talking to him. I was just chatting with him the other day in Girls Does Rants stream.
He owns a LARPing business. LARPing. Well, next year when I go out there we're gonna do a pimp gathering in Portland, Oregon. We're all gonna go out and do the LARPing event down there.
Cool.
Yeah, you need to come and do it. It's post-apocalyptic shit.
Sounds interesting.
It's adults. It's all adult too. No kids. It's they got alcohol. There's orgies. No, about orgies.
There should be. No, that's the vampire LARP that has the orgies.
Yeah. Alicia said she'd do it. Well, there you go. I know Luna's gonna be there. There's no orgies, Alicia. I was kidding.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody want to see me naked. But so anyway, we were just taking questions, shouting out stuff, and when you were going playing with your penis.
I mean, peeing isn't necessarily playing with it, but
but if you shake it at the end, yeah,
exactly. If you shake it more than twice, you're playing with it.
I just take toilet paper and dab the tip of it.
Little dab will do you.
Anyway, here's
that is actually a life hack. Guy, he's right though, guys. You should take a little tip of toilet paper and dab your penis because it does drip after you put it in your underwear.
Yeah, and then you get that little pee spot in your underwear. It's gross.
Exactly. A lot of people don't do that. My boyfriend, my friend doesn't do that.
Yeah. I guess we'll watch some crazy videos. Here's
You don't know. You nutty. See that? Charles, you nutty. You're absolutely nutty. Nutty. You're banging out walls. Don't do it. Don't do it. Go on. Well, ring police, you'll be jumping away like your brother.
And you'll be sorry.
Your brother will be in Nick with you. You're not scared. Smell. Oh, God, you scared. You scared.
He's like, you smell. Oh, so that's it for that. It's an interesting video. Here's another crazy lady video. Oh my God.
She looked like a crazy lady.
I like to zoom in on her neck.
Star Wars letters? Come on, bro.
But there's no Star Wars music, probably because you can't put that on YouTube without getting some
how's that music go? Am I doing that right? That ain't real. Ben, would you ever play the SCP game? It's spooky.
I don't know what SCP is.
He was explaining it to Mr. Man down here was explaining it to me when you were gone. He was talking about it.
Yeah, it's basically horror story stuff. So I've been playing this game lately that's very similar to it, called Control.
The last two letters of it make me afraid to play it.
Sorry, it's not about that. I know what you're thinking. It's not that.
What am I, a worm?
You're a worm.
Okay.
Don't allow that dog onto our property, please.
It's not on your property. I'm a footpath. You told me that.
You got a big foot.
I do.
I'd say it goes in your mouth quite a lot.
Really?
Yeah. Would you say that too?
No.
Okay.
Are you the most popular person in the building?
We own the building.
Right. So you're the most popular?
Foul.
Sorry?
Have you ever built anything up in your life? Foulness.
Are you gonna watch the video I linked in my other Streamlabs? Halfway to goal.
I didn't see what you linked. I mean, I can. I'll take a look.
I didn't.
Oh, I already have this in the. I already have this in the playlist. Calm your tits.
Taking your medication this morning?
Have you taken yours?
I have.
Have you taken yours?
Yes.
Get off my property.
Not on your property.
But I'll tell you what, when we did the Mr. Big Guy one, we did get like our video demonetized because it sounded too much like the actual Mr. Blue Sky song. So you gotta be careful with that.
I don't want you in the building. Get out.
I'm not in the building.
And don't come here.
I'm not here.
You're not welcome.
I'm not here. I'm on the footpath. Public property.
Take your dog off my property and take yourself off the property.
No, it's okay. It's not your bad. It's fine, man.
So which unit are you in?
None of your business.
Oh, but you said you own the whole building, so if I just...
Yeah, so that's none of your business.
Why not? But you're telling me that I'm on your property, so I think I'm entitled to understand if you live
you
there.
are the most irritating, stupid worm of a man I've seen for a long time.
Wow.
I like that. I like that.
She knows how to hammer it home.
Well, it's only early
Smoking.
today. I'm sure you
She
can
got
improve on that.
spunk.
Anything else you'd like to say on video?
Get the dog off my property.
But
It's
again,
not allowed here.
see that public footpath right here. Right here.
Imagine having that as a father. Is that your father or just someone else?
Sorry, sweetheart.
The kid's giving her the stink eye.
It's all right.
Not too good with the dog and you're not too good with the kid, are you?
No. Thanks for your advice. So, I see that you've clearly sworn a couple of kids, have you?
Oh my God. He's like, looks like you had a couple kids yourself, huh?
None of your business.
Oh.
You worm
You
of
got
a thing.
expertise, do you?
You worm of a thing.
You mentioned that. Thank you.
Not too good with the kid, not too good with the dog.
Why do you say that? What makes you think
Kid
that?
with the dog.
Just looking at you.
Do you think I'm a good dad, sweetheart? Oh, thank you, darling. You've done a wonderful job there today.
You haven't.
Haven't I?
Don't think you've ever done a job.
No, I haven't. But you know what? You're going to be famous.
Not from you, turd.
Oh!
Not from you.
Why not?
Turd.
But this will be from me, because this is going up on
You
YouTube.
have no permission to film me.
I do.
Now,
Crazy people. Oh, she's going to get handsy. Here she goes.
will I take it off you?
You can try it. It's called stealing. Then I will actually have reason to call the police, and that'll
You
be
go
fantastic.
and call the police.
Well,
And
take
then
my
go and
phone
bite
as
your bum.
Okay.
I like her. I like her, dude. I mean,
I don't
gonna
like
lie.
her. She's kind of a cunt.
She's my new hero.
She has, like, her face goes straight into her neck. You notice that?
I like how she just stands there silently blinking, trying to think of the next thing to call him.
You're as dumb as they come. Don't care about your kid. Don't care about the dog. Do you?
Did you pull that out of exactly?
Do ya?
You have no permission to film me,
You gave me
worm.
permission early on, and I'm on public property. And
You've got no permission to film me, you worm.
I've got it on video that you have me permission.
You have no permission.
You just gave me permission.
And I've taken it away.
You have, but now I'm on public land. I can video anything I like around
Get
here.
out of Neutral Bay. You're not suited to live here. Or you're not suited to be in the area.
Really? What
Yeah,
sort of person
one.
is suited to be in the area?
Me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And how would you describe you? What sort of things should I aspire
I
to
wouldn't
be
have
able
a
to live here?
conversation with a piece of
But
trash
you are,
like you.
But you're telling me, so you're giving me
I'm
some
telling
advice.
you, you're not
Yeah, like, she's already had a conversation with him. They've been talking for several minutes now.
suited.
I know, but I'm wondering what could I do to be suited?
You couldn't.
Oh, why not?
Well, you don't handle your child properly and you don't handle the animal
How many
properly.
kids do you have?
None of your business.
No, you mentioned that.
Animal.
I'm taking that as a 0.
Animal.
So no kids?
You shouldn't have that one.
Shouldn't I?
Don't handle it properly, do you?
I'm waiting for some tips from you because you're the expert.
Yeah, get her off our property, get into your vehicle and go. That's
He
my
put
tip.
a lot of time
very-
in this video just to fucking of an argument, really. Had a lot of graphics and shit. Damn.
Handy tip, because then I'm not sure how I could aspire to be in Neutral Bay. Aspire to
would-
turn out like you, because
you-
clearly you're an excellent example of a
You
human
wouldn't be
being.
able to aspire to anything.
Well,
You're an ignorant,
but see, aspire means to raise
stupid.
myself. But if I had to come to your
You're
level,
a degradation.
I have to put on a couple of pounds.
You're a
I have to,
degradation.
probably not be married. Never
You're a
date.
degradation.
Pretend to own a building that I don't own.
Degradation is what you are.
Degradation.
Sweet.
Rotation.
See what Daddy's doing? He's inflicting.
Oh my god.
Oh God.
sweetheart. She's mean, isn't she? Mean
I can't believe this charming lady was never there.
I don't have any hair, love. Oh dear, sorry.
You foul animal of a mile.
Mild.
Not too good as a father.
94 to 96 Wickham Road.
Not
This
too
lady won't give
good
us her name.
as a dog
She's
owner.
thrown us. She won't even let me step foot onto the driveway. So I'll just stand here. She's told me she's going to run me over as well, which is why I started videoing.
Yeah.
But,
4 months.
Yeah, so this is the sort of person apparently that is typical of Neutral Bay. So, see what you think of that.
This male
Interweb.
isn't welcome in Neutral Bay. He's not suitable.
No, but she won't tell me what is suitable.
Well, you're just not. Maybe that's clear.
You've made that very clear, but you haven't told me what is.
You aren't.
So would I have to wear some flexible tracksuit pants and some runners?
You aren't
Put on a
suitable.
couple of kilos, is that how I'd fit in?
No baldy ass.
Oh, really?
No bad fathers.
I know. Some people are just crazy in this world, darling. You get crazy people.
Good. It's kind of two crazy people meeting each other.
Dog.
Yeah, that's what I was
Should we report
thinking.
him
It's,
to the
it's
RSPCA?
just fucking wacky as
For
hell, but
mishandling
he's
his
not
dog
doing
and
right himself.
God.
There are people like this around, darling. They're usually in mental homes.
No, you're in middle home.
Sometimes they run into crazy people.
No, you.
But it's all right, sweetheart. She'll go away.
No, I won't go away. You're going
She
away.
probably hasn't got long left in the world.
You're going away. Dirty animal of a thing.
You stand behind me, sweetheart.
You're an animal.
You stand behind me so you don't have to look at that horrible lady. That's it. There we go. Anything else to say?
Wait for Chloe.
Not waiting for Chloe.
Go buzz for Chloe.
No, we're not. We'll be leaving now.
You're going, all right.
Yeah, sure are. Back to my big 4-bedroom house in Neutral Bay.
Get back to it.
I will shortly.
Worm.
Yeah, you mentioned that. Is that the only vocab you've got? Is that the worst insult you can come up with?
You're a worm.
I noticed how you kind of stopped when other people were around too.
You're inadequate worm.
Yeah, I know you mentioned.
You're inadequate with the dog, and you're inadequate with your child.
Yeah,
you've
your
already said
opinion,
that.
And, you know,
Oh, have a look at you.
I'm taking from your lack of everything that you actually don't have
God.
any kids. You've never had a pet, have you? Do you have a pet? Do you have kids? Do you have anything?
Your business.
I know you've said that, but you keep
bloody
on
worm.
believing
Get
it.
off my property.
I'm not on your property, darling. This is the public footpath right here. See? Did you forget your glasses, perhaps, with the meds? Is that where they are?
You
With
go
the
and take your
the
meds
glasses?
yourself.
I've told you I've already taken them, sweetheart. I've mentioned that.
Well, go back and take another dose, because you need double.
Do I? Are you a doctor as well? So you got parenting advice, you got pet advice.
Oh, you're a
you've got
disgusting
drug advice.
dirty animal
You've
thing.
got everything advice. Well, come on, run me over. This lady's going to run me over.
Hi, how are you? Good.
She's going to kill me.
He's a pain in the neck. Well, waiting for him to go.
I'm waiting for her to run me over. Yeah.
Go back
No,
to
she's
your
not. She's abusing my dog and my child.
Go back to your
She's a
4-bedroom
horrible,
home.
horrible lady. But anyway, that's life. I'll call the police in a minute if she keeps it up.
If you irritate my tenants again in the way you just did,
Yeah?
the police will be called to you.
Will they?
Now get back to your foul 4-bedroom home.
I don't think I irritated him.
Well, he asked me if he could help get rid of you.
He asked my poor daughter.
You're.
And again, it's on video, sweetheart, so you can't make
Don't
things
call
up
me
anymore.
sweetheart,
Okay,
you
darling.
animal piece of
Darling,
garbage.
It's all on video,
You're an
darling.
animal.
I know, darling. You told me, sweetheart.
What makes him an animal? What happened before this happened? I don't like. Is it
What
just
set
because he
her
had a dog? I don't
So it's on video.
Get back
So you can't make
to
things
your
up anymore.
dirty 4-bedroom
Because
home
it's all right here.
I guess I should have read the Star Wars shit at the beginning, but it was just too distracting.
and get
So
off
if you try
my
and make
property.
things up again, I'm not on your
Weirdly
property.
interested in the number of
off.
bedrooms he's got, isn't she?
My
Are you North
property.
Sydney Council?
Get
Are you
off
North Sydney Council?
my property.
You're on your property. I'm on North Sydney
And you're
Council's
not coming
property.
onto it.
I don't wish to
Go
come onto
and
it.
buzz Chloe.
I don't want to buzz Chloe.
Send the child to buzz Chloe.
I'm not asking my poor daughter to do anything.
yes, you are.
If you own this
Yes, you
building,
are.
then my daughter
Yes,
is
you
going to
are.
have nothing to do with your
Yes, you
building
are.
ever again because I suspect
Yes, you
Damn, that's a
are.
that if I...
long argument.
Wrong.
They just.
You don't
Why don't you
suspect.
just walk
then
away?
I would do some sort of a search and I'd find you've actually probably got a restraining order against kids. You probably aren't even allowed to be within 50 metres of children is what I
Oh,
suspect.
go.
That is what I would suspect.
Go and tweak
because
your
you're
bloody
probably-
dirty old
Dirty old now.
Dirty old crappy penis.
Now.
Dirty old crappy penis.
Dirty old crappy penis?
Penis.
Got him.
Tweak your dirty old crappy penis.
That's where everything's coming from.
Oh no, look out.
Your dirty old
in
bloody
front of a child
rotten
now.
damn penis.
This is one of the best videos ever.
It's funny.
It's now swearing in front of
Now
a
get
child.
out.
Out where?
Somebody needs to
Get
remix
away
this.
from me, you dirty little man.
Well, you're in trouble now, sweetheart, because I know that you apparently own this building, which we'll find out about, and you've now sworn in front of a child.
Oh, bugger the child.
Oh,
bugger you
dear
and bugger your
me.
dog.
Oh,
You can't
is that what you
control
like to do,
either
is
of
it?
them.
Both seem perfectly. The only one that seems
No,
out of control
you're making
is
them
yourself.
stand here.
No, you're making
and
them stand
cop it.
here. No, because you're not letting me on your property.
No, I don't want you on my property. Don't want you anywhere near.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm standing here.
You bloody ugly looking thing.
Damn.
So you can have a look in the mirror there, darling.
Don't think so.
Why not? You don't want to look in the mirror? I wouldn't either if I was you. To be
Get
honest.
off my property.
I'm not on your property. This is
Get off my property.
This is
It's true, he's not on the property.
the footpath,
You
sweetheart.
dirty piece of rubbish.
This is the footpath, darling.
Rubbish!
I don't not on your property. I don't wish to come on your property. This
And
is
you
the
allow
footpath.
that dog to pee there,
I'm gonna.
which you did.
You forget it's all on video.
No,
Dog
nothing's on video.
in my arms, been in my
Crap's
arms
on your video.
the whole time. Yeah, that is correct as well. Spot on there. First thing you've said
Walking
today.
down
that I
onto
agree
my
with you.
property. You piece of
Don't do it.
Get
Don't do it.
out of Neutral Bay. You're not suitable to live here with your daughter
It is
and your
getting
dog.
old. It's getting old now. That one.
Yeah.
With your daughter and your.
He just said, I now realize I'm feeding a troll. You just now realize that?
It's getting
And
old,
your
that.
dog.
It's getting really old. Have you got anything else for me?
No,
No other pearls of wisdom?
get out.
Out of what?
Yeah, they're both kind of nutty. I mean, she's fucking horrible person, you can tell, but he's not too far
Oh,
from
she
it.
got fired as the manager.
I mean,
He was
yeah.
kind of being a dick too, but she's crazy.
Tried to kill his family.
That's some bedroom eyes right
Holy
there.
shit.
All right, now I'm gonna play this.
Well, we out here on the motherfucking porch today, and we decided to bring out some toys. Grandma let us in on some information that one of her little crushes bought her something nice, and it's in a nice black bag with pink text. You guys want to see? Let's show it to you. Stanley box. No, it's not Stanley box. What we got?
I'm waiting.
Oh, you haven't even opened it up yet.
Hell no.
What is this
Let me
called?
get your keys. I'll go
This
get
is the silicone slim smooth
Let me
bullet.
get your keys.
He even got me
I'm going to show
batteries.
you mine. It's even better.
He even got me batteries to go
God,
with it.
he was wanting a foot.
Holy shit! Your boy Bob trying to smash Grandma. What we
He
got?
said maybe that'd get you hot.
Did he?
Oh
Did he
my
steal
God.
it?
No, I mean we didn't buy.
Good
Grandma's
lord.
TMI hour.
I think these people are
We're going
trying to
to the
do
beach down
Angry
there.
Grandpa in reverse.
It's Wings of Redemption. He's a game streamer, but here he's like hanging out with his grandma.
I might not be as big as Grandpa, but I claim to be. Priscilla McCall's.
I got.
That's where he got it.
I'm going to get my toy. You'll like it. Mine ain't shaped that.
Hey, I got a toy about like yours in yonder.
That shit works.
So what you
The
gonna call this one?
smooth bullet.
I don't know what to
Extreme
say
power.
about this, Archimus. I don't know what to say about it.
Weird, man.
It's
Damn.
like, yeah, he got.
That's the bullet.
The multi-speed
Bullet.
extreme power.
It's the
Why
bullet.
would
He
you
said.
put this on? Fine,
Look at this
seriously.
shit.
I don't
It almost
understand
looks like
that.
a motherfucking microphone, like you ready to sing a song. She's turning this motherfucker on hold.
Hold on, people. I'll show you how this bitch.
I'll show you too.
I'll show you how this bitch works.
Here's one right here.
Oh my God!
Oh shit! You made me spill my drink. You made me. You made me spill
Look,
my
this
drink.
has got the scratchy thing on it.
Is that his mama?
I think that's his grandma.
Well, no, it's his grandma, but the other chick, is that his mom?
I don't know.
That's the rubber grip. I don't even want to touch that shit.
I want to know what goes on in this family. God damn.
Listen, that's low. That motherfucking high.
How do you do it? Show me how you do it.
No!
Oh my god.
Put it on your damn clear.
No!
Try it, bitch. Try.
No, I don't want to watch any more of this. I don't want to watch any more of this.
Why would he do this? Why would he film this? Is he a fucking... What the hell?
I don't want to watch any more of this. I don't want to watch any more of this. Now he's looking at Iron Man. It got more wholesome all of a sudden. Good.
Why?
I don't want to see what this is some... I don't know. I don't know what to do. No, I don't want to keep going.
They say keep going. They want you to keep going.
Only one person wants me to keep going.
Now, I've seen like 3 people say it, but I don't care. I mean, I don't want to really see much more of it. I'll be honest with you. There's a bunch of them. Damn.
What's he got?
It doesn't look like you're doing anything else freaky but that. Oh, well.
We're back to this.
No, I don't want to watch this anymore.
Nah, me neither.
What else we got?
This is new intro before his intro before its intro.
I'm looking at another YouTuber's video here, and it says $42,530 fine per video on YouTube.
These are Vaughn videos that someone actually edits and makes them more interesting, and I like that. Do you see the look in his eyes?
You think he got that shirt from Jared?
I mean, we might see the future of Jared here. I love the look in his eyes Jared. Right there. Let's see it again.
Per video.
Sexy.
On YouTube.
That's that.
Per video.
That Vaughn sexiness.
Oh.
So they find YouTube and Google, and now they're coming after the content creators themselves.
Dirt shirt.
Dirt shirt? Isn't that all of his clothes?
Well, I said he got it borrowed this one from Jared, I think.
So if I have a video,
Von Helton's known for wearing the same clothes in a bunch of videos too. He's kind of the OG at that.
That the FTC doesn't like, I'm going to get fined $42,530. Wow. Well, with that wonderful news, let's get into it.
Did he seem abnormally slow with that?
Yeah.
Is
well,
it
it's because you usually speed up the videos, though, right?
Yeah.
So maybe you're watching it real time now, so it's a lot slower than you used to.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. After talking for 10 minutes.
Alrighty.
Oh, they cut out his intros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
Well,
he's the only man I know that's got 3 intros.
What a
I know, right?
I'll be right back.
But you know what? I'm totally okay because I'll just shut down my fucking channel. I will. I'll shut that motherfucker down. It don't bother me one bit. Don't bother me one bit. Let me see here. Let me see if I can minimize this shit here. There's our wonderful individual right there. Right there he is.
Individual.
And let's see if we can get this in here. Yep, there we go. There you go, boys and girls. Look at there. $42,530 fine per video. The FTC is coming for YouTube creators. So they fined Google and YouTube. What is it? 105 million or some? I forget how much. It was a lot of money. Now they're coming
He's talking
after the
about the
content
Copa deal,
creators,
right?
but it's per video, $42,000
That's what
per
he's
video.
talking about, Copa deal.
Now, my question is this the FTC going to go after these troll channels? Because
If
from
they
what
don't
I
make the videos
understand,
for,
this
if
is
they-
no
if they
longer
don't do it
just
for
about
kids, yes. If
kid stuff
you got a
now.
market is for kids
It's-
or
it's,
or not for
It's
kids.
about anything
Yeah, they will
that
go
the
after
Federal
everybody,
Trade Commission deems
which sucks. But
not in their favor. Not acceptable.
At least you can set it automatic
whatever.
to do that on all of them now.
Okay, so
yeah, I set mine automatic. I already set mine.
which I'm totally okay with, but the problem is that why in the hell didn't they just shut YouTube and Google down? I mean, you know, they got busted stalking little kids. If
No,
I had
Google
been
didn't get
stalking little
busted for
kids,
stalking little
where would
kids.
I be right now? Oh, I'd be in jail right now, wouldn't I? But because YouTube and Google are websites, you can't throw them in jail, so what? They get a free pass? How about finding the people that did this and throwing them in jail? How about shutting Google and YouTube down permanently? Of course, it looks like if people are going to be fined $42,530 per video, ain't nobody going to have no channels on YouTube. And like I said, according to this gentleman, let me show you his face here. Where am I at here? There we go.
That is just, oh my God.
According to
this, Ben, that is so, this moron, it doesn't make sense. He said that Google and YouTube, basically he's saying Google and YouTube stalk kids. How can the website stalk fucking kids?
So what's going to happen to that channel of queer kids stuff then? They're toast.
YouTube
He's
kids.
talking about this whole Copa deal.
Right here.
Yeah, I knew that's what he was talking about. He's all paranoid about stuff and he doesn't actually research it. He just like thinks he understands things without really looking into them. So that's what this is. This is a reaction from someone who's uninformed on the topic.
But it's not even that complicated of a fucking topic. All you got, I mean,
it is for him.
Sucks.
Think about who we're talking about. By the way, I have an old dog. She's like really old, and she's got bladder problems. And
yeah,
she I couldn't hear her barking at first, but then I heard her. But she already I had to clean up some pee pee, and she's outside right now. And I know she's gonna have to come back in eventually here, so I might have to get up and run out of the room. All right, cool.
It isn't just about kids now. It's about anything that the FTC deems
no,
I don't know,
you're wrong
negative,
already again.
dangerous, evil, threatening, whatever. But I'm wondering, my question is, what happens to all them hate channels on YouTube about that evil Von Helton guy? What happens to those channels? Is the FTC also going to target those channels? Because according to this guy,
this is a fairly recent video, and his resolution is so bad. Does he use like a 1990s webcam?
Is that him or the people that are doing this?
I don't know. I mean, like it is zoomed. I don't know. It just looks really bad.
They're going after everything now, not just kids channels.
I don't understand.
Okay, so I'm kind of curious.
How can you not
What is he
know
doing?
this?
What is he doing here? What is this?
No, anything.
Oh no, he's been scratching his body. They focusing on that too, because he does his ears, he does his neck, his side. He's got like fucking mites or something.
Oh. Can you do the Elvis lip thing?
Yeah. These bed mites are hurting my body. It itches all over.
Have you been to Graceland, Pimpmunk?
I have been to Graceland. Yes, I have.
Yeah, I would imagine you have, because I know you've been to Memphis before. So
yeah, I used to work in Memphis all the time. I used to work clubs in Memphis. I used to go to Memphis. Memphis was my party town back in the day. That was my fucking kick it.
Dude, I saw AEW's coming to Southern Tennessee. If I were you, I would have went. I would go there.
I didn't know they were going.
I think so.
I think it is. I may do it if I can work it out financially. Yeah, look, Memphis is all right. It's a gangster town. it's definitely a gangster town. But yeah, Graceland's pretty cool. I mean, I live right in Lee County, which is Tupelo, Mississippi, which is the birthplace of Elvis Presley. So, yeah, they got a little house. I've been there too, the birthplace. Elvis was a boss, man.
Yeah, I mean, super.
I hate when people hate on
first,
Elvis.
like,
Man, Elvis
huge
was a
rock
fucking
star, like the first like huge rock star.
Yeah, there's not many that can reach Elvis status.
I think
the chat says Von Helton's scratching himself so much because he's shedding his skin like a reptile.
You know the one. You know what? I think. Oh, there is one in Mississippi actually. South Haven, Mississippi. AEW. South Haven. Mississippi, January 8th.
South Haven's right beside Memphis. It's right before you get into Memphis.
Okay, so that's the one I was thinking about, but it's just over the border.
Yeah, it's right. Yeah. It's right there before you get to Memphis.
Yeah, they're having an AEW show there, January 8th. If I lived that close to an AEW show, I'd go to it.
Is that a Dynamite or just a house show?
It's a Dynamite, AEW Dynamite.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, right there.
Cool. Damn.
Tickets for these shows are cheaper than WWE shows too. So
what day?
I don't know what day of the week. January 8th. Whatever day.
That's what I meant. Oh, yeah, I may do that. Is that before my trip? Yeah, that's before my trip. I was gonna say because I'm not gonna be here in mid-January, but yeah, that's before I leave.
Cool. Yeah, they're not coming out to the West Coast yet. Might have to wait a while.
Elvis died from constipation. No, he died from pills on the toilet. Yeah. But he died from drugs.
I mean, yeah, opioid constipation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Curious as to, what happens to all the hate channels out there on YouTube. Google Plus went down.
But you're right, Ben. He doesn't really comprehend things well, does he?
Neither does Jared. They're kind of similar.
They don't. I mean, it's Copa sucks, but it's easy to understand.
You notice one thing about these types of people, some of these lol cows on the internet, they have interesting backgrounds. Like you examine the background, what you see behind them. You notice they're messy. They got they're disorganized. They have these very specific habits that they display every time you watch them. Yeah. They're totally like one-dimensional.
Yeah, that's true.
In every way imaginable. Yes, and that's what we see in Von Helton. That's what we see in Jared. We see it in Brett
King.
Yeah. There's a bunch of
Ninja Turtles on the other side of the camera somewhere, and an egg carton for a bed.
Vaughn's too old to have been into Ninja Turtles. It had to be something else, like Hot Wheels.
Yeah, he is in the Hot Wheels.
Yeah, he's into Hot
Ninja
Wheels.
Turtles have been around a pretty long time. How old is he, Vaughn?
Vaughn's
anyway?
in his 50s.
He could have been into them in his 20s, maybe.
Maybe.
Know. No, I don't think so.
And I predicted that Google Plus would go down, and everybody laughed. Google Plus ain't going nowhere.
That
Google
is true, Luna. He does have a
fail.
better setup
Google
than
Plus
Jared.
ain't going nowhere, and then whoops, Google Plus went down. And then I said that
Vaughn lives in his mom's backyard in a trailer that's in his mom's backyard. So in a way, Von Helton still lives with his mom too.
I thought that YouTube
I technically
was not
live
a
with my
safe
mom.
environment,
Well, my mom lives with me,
and
but
that
still.
YouTube needs to go down, and now it looks like that's exactly what's going to happen.
Oh, someone said he's in his 60s. He might be early 60s. He's not that old though. Someone do the research for me really quick.
So if you have a Von Helton hate channel out there where a good majority of your videos are attacking somebody, whether it be me or Brett Keane or Nick Bravo or whoever, your channel's going to be fined $42,530 per video.
No, it's not.
According to what I'm hearing in this video here.
Nope.
So
you didn't hear that though.
That's going to be fun times. I can't wait to see that shit start happening.
He's dumb.
I can't wait to see that shit start happening.
That's not going to
happen.
happen.
Now, as for my
bro.
YouTube channel, well, I do diecast racing, but But yeah, looks like all those evil Von Helton channels are going to go bye-bye.
You've been saying this forever. Every time a rule changes at Google, he's like, guess what? Going to get rid of all them troll channels now. Going to be gone.
Yeah, it's so stupid. It's so stupid.
All those trolls don't know how to say no. My videos are not for children.
He's dumb. All they gotta do is mark not for kids, and then they can make a video about your dumb ass. Seriously, I mean that's it. That's all. This Copa. It is called Copa, right? Ain't that what they call it, Copa?
I think.
Yeah, I think it's called. That's all this is you mark not for kids or for kids. That's it. Or you mark your whole channel not for kids like I did, and then boom. Yeah, I mean it's not that hard to understand. It's so simple.
Life is too hard to understand for Vaughn.
Yeah, he's a disgrace. Here's the next one.
Hey, what's going on, guys? So one thing you should do tonight, in my humble opinion, if you're not already, go subscribe to Ben the Baptist YouTube channel.
No,
so go
don't.
to
Yeah,
YouTube,
do that.
type in.
Do that, man.
Ben the Baptist
Subscribe
is a
to Ben
jerk.
the Baptist.
Ben the Baptist is a total cunt.
And Ben the Baptist, and subscribe to that channel if you're not already, for a few reasons.
Why do so many people record
I'm a
videos
really
in a
big
car?
fan of Ben the Baptist.
Well, for one thing, cars are kind of soundproof. Like, you can talk reasonably loud inside of a car, and people
Why
outside
not act
of it.
like they're home?
Well, like, maybe you live in an apartment and you with thin walls, you don't want your neighbors to hear you.
Yeah, maybe.
A car is
Maybe.
a car is a good place to, like, you can talk reasonably louder, and people
At
outside
least
of
this
it can't
guy's
really hear
parked
it.
and not driving while he's doing this shit.
Yeah.
For other
Right.
people.
Yeah, don't
Tommy
drive.
Sotomayor.
And his YouTube channel these days. Brother Benjamin Naeem from Jacksonville, Florida, who goes to church down there at Steadfast Jacksonville. And there's a few reasons you should subscribe to his channel. Number one, he's a saved Christian. So he's not some just another apostate Christian making YouTube videos and
Well, luckily he's not a
covering the
prostate
culture and the culture war. No, he's a saved Christian. He has, not only is he saved, he has the right doctrine on, straight down the line, pretty much on everything. I mean, he's right on salvation. He's right on the sodomites. I agree with virtually all of.
Oh, he's right on everything you agree with him on, right? That's how it works.
Exactly.
That's ridiculous.
I thought all Christians were supposed to be saved.
Political
Now,
opinions
some
that I've
of them-
heard him espouse.
And apparently he likes people named Ben or Benjamin, so there you go. He's coming after you,
Just
Ben
because he
Rosen.
likes one of them doesn't mean he likes them all.
He doesn't.
He said
you know,
two.
one
There's
reason
two
why I
of
really
them. Ben the
like Ben the
Baptist and
Baptist
Benjamin
YouTube
Naeem.
channel is because he also covers current events, which is something I'm interested in.
Oh, current events.
But it's in the lens and frame of a saved Christian.
Oh man, that makes it even more
You think this guy's
desirable.
is this guy maybe like Mario's brother? Looks kind of like Mario.
Kinda.
Who I basically, agree with straight down the line. So of course I love his channel. Like, for example, last night I've been watching his streams virtually every week. 9 p.m. He does a live stream on his YouTube channel. He does his podcast every week. And last night I saw that he was covering the Methodist Church, right? And the problems and the apostasies with the Methodist Church. And he said, this is going to be the topic for tonight. And he announced it beforehand. And I thought, okay, pretty interesting. I'll, but it's not something that, is foreign to me. I'm pretty familiar with that. So, I think it'll probably be pretty, fairly benign and,
okay, you're so boring, dude.
He is very boring.
No thanks. I'm moving on to the next video. I'm calling an audible.
Audible.
What is this?
What is up, fellow YouTubers?
Hey.
Cobes.
Back at you with another video. My buddy Alex Campbell hooked me up with some spare cologne that he wasn't using. Greatly appreciate that.
King Cobra is very... Yeah, he's very focused on how scent will attract women. I think he might want to look elsewhere. He's very focused on scent, and I think all the scent in the world isn't working.
This is the EAD Warrior. It's got a nice, pretty green tint.
He's such a
and
warrior.
It smells really good too.
Come out and play.
A little bit goes a long way. This cologne actually pairs very nicely with my pheromone soap, so appreciate that. check out this wicked shot glass. It's this giant 3D skull. It's my big.
That's some edgelord ass shit right there.
I would hope that your shot glass is 3D.
Yeah.
A 2D shot glass doesn't work very well.
Yeah, it will not hold
That's just called a
three-dimensional water.
plate.
Yeah.
Biggest shot glass that I own in my collection. And of course, this badass bartender drink mixer. These came to me in a care package with a couple of other goodies. And I'll show off these awesome some of these awesome goodies that I got in the care package. It came with a note from a fan. We'll get into this note in a second, but first, let's address a comment.
Let's do that.
Oh,
folks.
he wants to address a comment that someone left.
All right, so on my video, The Fundamental Principles of Magic Part 1, one of my haters left a comment. They're like, why are you bothering to teach magic? Dragon Lord Frodo proved your wands don't work. Okay, first of all, why the hell do you care? Second of all, I'll explain to you why.
Wands don't work, period. Unless you like
Bullshit.
Well, if you stab someone in the eye with one or something, then yeah, they work.
No.
That's how you cast a blinding spell.
You can cast spells, Ben. My God, man. You can make people turn into frogs with a damn wand, man.
Can you prove they don't work?
Yeah, prove that it don't work, man. Prove it.
You don't know.
Sure, let me put on my negative proving hat.
Let me explain to you why it didn't work for that fat fuck.
Oh my God,
damn it.
he's mad.
Why you gotta be a fattest now, you son of a bitch?
I agree with
Didn't
him.
work because he's too negative. That's why.
I agree with him.
God. My God, he's a fucking
Dragon Lord
fattest.
Frodo has no magical ability whatsoever. Even I can sense it.
He can sense it.
2, you cannot use a wand maker's wand against him or her. If you buy a wand from a professional wand maker, you cannot use the wand that you bought from them. You cannot.
I can't believe I didn't know there was such a market for custom-made wands out there.
There's a lot of wizards out there, man.
You know what? If I had any type of artistic ability, I would get into the wand making business right now. Damn,
Yeah.
the market's hot.
I'm gonna make wands. I'm just gonna make molds of my penis.
That's pure
Use
magic
that wand
right there.
you bought from them against them. That's Magic 101. If you would have paid attention to that video, you would have found that out.
Damn. Laying down the
Yeah.
truth.
But I feel like people just see the title of the video and don't even bother watching. They just leave a shitty comment.
He's mad.
Okay? If you have no magical ability and you don't do the spell right, of course it's not going to work. And truth be told, magic is not for everybody.
Yeah, muggles.
Yeah, muggles.
No wands for you.
Dragon Lord Frodo looks like a miserable, sad excuse, fat fuck of an adult.
He's so far out of sync.
He's actually an immature
man.
child is what he is. If anything, Dragon Lord Frodo looks like he belongs on a sex offendery list somewhere.
Wow.
Offender.
Is that too
Offendery.
harsh?
A sex offender, yeah, not a sex
I
offender.
mean, people have
sex
said
offender.
this about Cobra,
It's-
too.
Is a sex offendery like a building where you go to sex offend?
Yeah, sex offendery.
Yeah.
It's the sex
It's
offendery.
Sex offendery.
When you sit here
50%
and
off on
slander my
weekends.
business like that, you get what you
Damn.
deserve.
Dude, he's truly pissed about this.
Now here's the thing of it. Dragon Lord Frodo talks about serving in the military. He was only a fucking cook. Are you
You're
kidding
still in
me?
the military if you're a cook in the military.
Dude, seriously? My granddad was in the Navy. I got friends who served in the Vietnam War.
Well, you don't get to take credit for your family and your friends that were in the military. That doesn't mean you're any closer to being in the military than anyone else who hasn't. Sorry. And you know, if you any job in the military is a job. They will give you a cook job. You know, if you just join it as like an entry level person with no actual training or education in certain things, then they'll do that. You'll get a cook job.
They're actually really strict with their cook jobs. At least up here they are.
Oh yeah.
Canadian military cooks are really strict.
What do you mean by strict?
Like I haven't worked with them myself, but I know some people, and they're like, you have to do everything like exactly to the T. Like they're really, really picky about your output.
Oh, sure. That's just, that's the
it's like more than a regular restaurant would be.
Yeah.
Fuck yourself, dude.
Yeah, fuck yourself.
Now, here's the thing of it. If you don't believe my wands, then, all right, let me just share with you this awesome letter that I got from a fan.
Oh my God, he printed
that's
it out.
paper, all right. Thanks for showing us.
Says, please read on video.
How do we know he didn't write this to himself?
Dear Josh, hello. My name is Alex.
I'm not saying he did. I'm just saying, how do we know he didn't?
And I run a record label called Deathbed Tapes. Your videos about starting your own wand business inspired me to start my own business too. By the way, I own 3 of your wands.
He's inspiring.
From your Etsy store.
Yes.
A red wand, a clear wand, and a rainbow wand. I have included a t-shirt, a patch, a pin, and some stickers from my record label as a way to say thank you for the countless hours of entertainment. I would be honored to see you wearing the shirt in a YouTube video. I'm actually a bit of a gothic bad boy myself and a warlock.
And a warlock.
Warlock, that's pretty metal.
I feel like we would be great friends if we lived closer. Anyways, if you want to listen to my label, you can go to deathbedtapes.com. That's, okay, I'm going to spell it for you. DEATHBEDTAPS.com.
Hold on. He just said deathbed taps. He didn't put the E in. He said TAPS.
He's advertising
Deathbed
you, Ben.
taps. Is it taps or tapes?
Are you doing a team up with them?
No.
But I must warn you, you've never heard anything like it. It's like a horror movie from your worst nightmares.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't get nightmares, and I love horror movies. I bet you can't even listen to one full song. If you go listen, you will understand what I mean.
This sounds like a troll.
Well, you know what? One of these days I'll put the shirt on for a video and I'll review your label. How's that sound? I also have included a skull shot glass and a professional mixer from when I used to be a bartender. I hope you like them. P.S. If you ever want to release an album on my record label, just message me on Facebook.
Oh my
I will
God.
send you 25% of all sales profits.
Maybe that's because he knows, because people might buy that shit.
Yeah, just to listen to it. Yeah,
Because people have kind of a weird obsession with him. So
me too.
Thanks, Josh. Keep on being a badass gothic rock star. Your friend, Alex Ford / Deathbed Tapes. Right on. Well, thank you, Alex Ford, for the awesome stuff. This shot glass kicks ass. Take a look at that, YouTube.
Didn't you already show that?
Here's the mixer he was talking about.
I thought it's like a mixing cup. It's not a, like, when he says mixer, I think like audio mixer.
Yeah, I did too when he said that.
Here's the sticker he was talking about. I got 2 of them. Right there. And the patch. I got the pin and the silver dollar.
Yeah, it is tapes. He left the E out.
Sent to me tucked away in my knick-knack shelves over here.
I like how he thought deathbed tapes was something complicated that he had to spell out.
Yeah,
this.
And he spelled it wrong. He would have been better off just saying the words.
Stickers and everything back up.
Yeah, that's right. That's called a
So,
shaker,
yes.
not a mixer. That's right.
I will
It's called a shaker.
reveal the shirts and review the music for a separate video. I'll have it on, you know. Hell yeah.
So he put it on his shelf during this video. He couldn't have waited. He had to do it now.
Right now.
Oh fuck! This dude's crazy. He's
He
fun.
says, I hope
crazy,
you
though.
like them. Oh, I do. This is too cool. This shot glass kicks ass. I'll be doing a drink combination for this when I
we
can.
know that you really like the shot glass. You know.
Yeah. It pairs very nicely with the Bond pheromone soap. Not a sponsor. Yeah.
Not yet.
Talking about the
This
cologne.
cologne smells good, but the thing of it is, a little bit
Dude,
of cologne
I
goes.
bet he smells like all of this shit. The soap and the cologne. You can probably smell him from a mile away.
Just pause right there. That is such a creepy look on him right now. God damn.
He probably sprays himself with like bull urine or something too.
He looks like he wants to stab somebody right now
He probably does.
A long way.
with his wand.
You don't need a whole lot. So if you want proof, that my wands work, take a look at Alex Ford. He got his own record company started. He's a warlock. The reason why the wand didn't work for Dragon Lord Fucktard Frodo is because, one, he has no magical ability, none whatsoever. Two, he was trying to use the wand against me and my business. And three, he doesn't know how to do magic. He does not know how to do it.
He doesn't know how to do magic.
He
You
doesn't
know,
know. You gotta have
that's
the
Magic
skill.
101.
Didn't work
You
'cause he
cannot
did it
use the
wrong.
wand maker's wand against them.
That's true. This is all true.
How long is this video? 11 minutes?
I think he does it for another 11 minutes after this.
You know, and Dragon Lord Frodo talks about serving in the military. This
You just brought this up already.
motherfucker was only a cook.
Yeah.
All right, you're
Yeah, he's repeating
now you're
yourself.
repeating yourself. Yeah. This one says beginner stoner greens out on YouTube for the first time.
Is this thing on?
Just greens out.
Oh shit, it is on. Alright, what's up guys? We're currently outside. It's like
looks cold.
10:30 in the morning. And I gotta be honest with you, it's pretty fucking cold out.
It looks really
But
cold.
we're gonna take this bong rip
It does.
and go back inside, play some GTA. Hopefully I don't pass out, pretty fucking tired. But we just got a small one packed. And yeah, cheers.
I hate coughing like that. It's terrible.
Oh god. I'm fucking cooked.
Oh.
Holy shit. I just realized that the more you cough, the more that you get high.
What? That's not true.
So like,
maybe it's a first time thing.
Don't do
Yeah.
that.
Well, he's a beginner.
About to puke.
Well, that's nasty.
Alright, that's enough.
Pimpmunk, there's puke on his skin.
I
Dude,
know it,
what if you
man.
puke on your hand? You got puke on your skin.
That's
Oh
disgusting.
god, dude, puke on his skin. Oh, dude, that just fell. It landed on his skin.
What if it like freezes on there?
Holy
and he, like,
shit, I
still
just got
has
all
it
that
on
on camera.
Puke on his
side?
face. On his skin of his face.
That's enough. I feel like I'm gonna green out. That was pretty gnarly.
What's the big deal about this video, though? I mean, he didn't do nothing but.
God, look at his eyes.
He's crying. He has tears running
He
down
is
his
fucked
face.
up. Well, what does greening out mean?
I don't know.
What's that stuff on the left side of his mouth?
I was waiting for him to fall the fuck out or something. His eyes are fucking watering as hell, though.
Okay, I've got one of these for everybody. Here it is.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's Jared Genesis here. So for for all the haters complaining about me wearing the same thing every day,
I threw something on over top of it. So
guess what? I put on a sweater and I got my Cat in the Hat epic little whatchamacallit.
It's called a hat. It's called a hat.
What do you call these things again? Beanies? I don't know if this is a beanie.
My Cat in the Hat. What do you call this thing on my head?
Some kind of thing. Anyways.
And by the way, Jared, the thing where they complain about your clothes isn't really that you want to say. It's because you obviously don't bathe and take care. I mean, that's what they're bitching about.
I mean, yeah, and your clothes will catch your sweat. They'll like absorb your sweat and your body gunk and shit.
He didn't even change his T-shirt. He just threw the sweater over top of it.
Yeah.
Epic, I got
It's like, putting clean clothes over a dirty ass body really ain't doing no good.
A few years back, but OCD there. So this
OCD? You do not have OCD. An OCD person would freak the fuck out in your room.
That could be funny to see, though, actually.
Video is basically a philosophy kind of video, just me stating my thoughts. I wanted to talk about Charlie Manson. The funny thing about some serial killers is they become like celebrities in a way. Now, I don't really consider Charlie Manson a serial killer. Really, I think it's debatable that he even killed anyone or had anyone killed.
Okay, he definitely
He
definitely had people killed. He was the leader of a cult, and his underlings murdered people because he was trying to start a race war. That's what yeah.
And it was all because somebody said his song sucked.
But you can't help but find him fascinating. And if you watch interviews of him, you can't hate the guy. There's just something about him that's very entertaining. He reminds me of George Bush Jr., kind of funny.
Funny
dude. But really, I'll give him credit. I think he's more intelligent than people think. Now, look, I know some of you guys are going to be...
I don't think many people doubt his intelligence. A lot of people...
Right, that's something about him. That's how he got... Charles Manson spent the vast, vast majority of his life behind bars. Even before, even before the whole hippie movement started and all the LSD and the communes and all that, he had been in and out of jail since he was a teenager.
Yeah, I mean, and nobody ever... I've not heard many people at all doubt his intelligence. I mean, I've heard when people talk about Charles, they always say there's a thin line between genius and insanity.
Yeah,
that's what they always say. He was really good. Go ahead.
I was just going to say that's one of the few positive things you can say about him.
Yeah, most people say he was an intelligent dude. And by the way, if you listen to him talk, he's articulate.
There was one night I stayed up really late and watched all of his parole hearings that were on video. And there were some where you could tell he was genuinely trying to get paroled. And then there were some you could tell he just didn't even care anymore. And he was just going to go crazy and get some attention.
That's how he got his cult together to begin with. You don't get a cult like that if you're dumb.
Yeah, exactly. He was very good with people. And he knew certain types how to get.
He knew the Beatles and the Beach Boys and right. He wrote a song for the Beach Boys. There was a song that the Beach Boys did that was written by Charles Manson.
Sure was, and so he's Helter Skelter was the name of the song, by the way.
Well, he didn't write Helter Skelter.
I thought he did write Helter Skelter.
No.
Am I wrong?
Did not write Helter Skelter. He wrote a Beach Boys song.
Okay, I'm sorry, I get confused.
He wrote a Beach Boys song, not a Beatles song.
Saying like, "Oh, you're siding with the crazy person, crazy Jared Genesis, crazy boy."
Thank you, Greg, for the super chats. I appreciate
he's
it.
a serial killer. He killed Trix the Rabbit and that Lucky Charms guy.
That was a horrible joke.
Anyways, forgive that corny joke, but no, but seriously, if you watch Charlie Manson interviews, he was a red pillar. Like you can tell he
What? He was not a red pillar.
was red pill by the stuff that he's saying, and he knew about what was going on way before most people did in terms of the government and he said that World War II really has never even stopped, and in a way he's kind of right. So he really wasn't as stupid as you might think.
I mean, no.
Charles Manson said shit just to be saying shit sometimes.
All of the Allied power countries.
This kid doesn't realize that it takes a few minutes for the THC to circulate to your brain. The high he's probably feeling is due to lack of oxygen from coughing after hitting that bong. Also, lots
you're
novices
talking about
don't realize they didn't hit it moss and get all fucked up.
I see. You're talking about the previous guy. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. What was I going to say? Oh, I can't remember now.
Something about World War II or something.
Yeah. All of the Allied countries, with the exception of the Soviet Union, still exist under the same governments that existed during World War II. All of the World War II, or all of the Axis power governments were obliterated, and now there's totally different governments in place. For Japan, for Germany, for Italy.
This is the first time I've ever heard anybody claim that World War II is still going on in any way at all. I've never heard this shit before.
Well, yeah, I think Charles Manson did actually say that. I remember an interview or something where he said that, but Jared doesn't get it. Jared doesn't understand Charles Manson said shit just to be saying shit half the time. He really did. He said a lot of crazy shit on purpose. He was purposely trying to fuck with people, and he said shit like that. And Jared doesn't have that kind of intelligence to figure out that's why Charles Manson
whether or not he was, in charge of those two girls' deaths. Look, man, I really can't say for sure. I mean, I'd like to think that he wasn't, but I don't know. But I do know this. He was, in fact, a product of the MK Ultra mind control. He was, a lot of hippies were put under that. See, people don't know.
This dude is just so stupid. He's so fucking stupid.
Know this, but hippies were actually created as an experiment.
Hippies were created as an experiment.
The government created the hippie scene as a way of experimenting with LSD to see if they could control them through LSD. I know that sounds crazy, but it is actually true.
LSD is not a drug that makes people easier to control.
No, it's not. It's actually the opposite.
Yeah. I think Charlie Manson just happened to be one of those people. And it's crazy.
I mean, he did LSD, but that wasn't like the focus of his cult that he was in charge of.
This sounds, I really believe a lot of these, so-called famous serial killers were actually under CIA mind control of some sort. I believe they were programmed to do the things that they did. And I know it may sound crazy, but that's just what I believe, guys.
It doesn't sound crazy. It sounds stupid.
But again, if you watch that Diane Sawyer interview, that's the one I saw of Charlie Manson. He's just...
LSD does the opposite of make you controlled. It makes you doubt reality as we even know it. It makes you want to... It makes you want to conform less and less and less, and do what you're told less and less and less. I don't understand what he's talking about.
Don't really see evil in him. And look, I know he's got that swastika tattoo on his forehead, and I can understand how that can make someone really second guess the guy, but I don't see evil in that man. What I see is just sort of a lost person. Maybe someone who just doesn't really know what's going on entirely. Yes.
See how Jared identifies with Charlie Manson? It's pretty interesting.
Sometimes he does sort of ramble incoherently, But I think he does
There's another one. There's another. It sounds like he's talking about himself right now.
Yeah.
that as a way of sort of just avoiding questions that he feels are rhetorical or just dumb. He's actually, I feel, in a way, sort of brilliant.
It sounds like he's still talking about himself. Have you noticed he was like, yeah, you know, sometimes he'll do these outbursts, but it's just because he thinks people are asking him rhetorical questions and they're being dumb. Like, literally, he's talking about himself.
The best part is the way he says, like, I think he's actually kind of, he says that he's actually kind of brilliant and he smirks because he is talking about himself.
He's the king of projection. He is projecting himself onto Charles Manson.
Yep. And he ain't no Charlie, damn it.
I can't believe
France
this.
before World War II was the Third French Republic, the Fourth Republic right after World War II, and is now the Fifth Republic, which was declared following the loss of Morocco and the countries of Indochina, namely Vietnam.
Okay, you're right. There's a reason why I didn't include France, just because France, during World War II, they were kind of like getting bombarded. I don't know. Yeah, I know France was like an allied power, but I mean, they got messed up during the war.
They're fucking French. Who cares?
I mean, like, whatever. France is one of the better countries in Europe now. It really is. And, like, the EU wouldn't even exist
Can
without...
tell Dusty the cockatiel that he's a magnificent, amazing, handsome, cute, smart, lovable, adorable, affable, and beautiful bird?
God damn.
You know what? I would, but you spelled my name wrong, so... I'm sorry, I don't know who that person is.
It's Dusty's owner. Just say, Dusty, you're a beautiful
No,
bird.
no, I'm saying I don't know who Krendor with a C is.
Oh, okay. All right.
Don't be such a diva, man.
Thanks for the $5 for Ben, though.
Oh, damn. Damn.
Also, Dusty's a beautiful bird.
There you go.
But yeah,
not all those other words, though. Just that one.
But yeah, in the EU, like France and Germany are and previously the UK, now that the UK is leaving, but like Germany and France are like the two countries in Europe that have like the best economies, you know, as far as, and they're like they have like the larger economies. And a lot of people from the poor countries in Europe move there. And that's why all the xenophobes in the UK want out, because they don't want people from Poland moving there anymore. Like,
damn.
Yeah, seriously. Poland,
Oh, I know.
like all the more poor country, like Greece, had a really bad financial crisis.
The way that he handles interviews, he's, I think, a lot smarter than people give him credit for. But look, guys, you know, I understand the dude is definitely different. And I used to think that, you know, the guy was like evil and oh my God. But I think as a society, we sort of make judgments easily, especially on famous people. I think that Charlie Manson
He really
was
don't understand people. He really don't get what. I mean, he don't understand nothing. He's just so dumb.
Well, he says he ends up saying that the CIA created LSD, which is so dumb, because LSD was created by an independent Swiss scientist named Albert Hofmann. And he created LSD long before like the whole hippie psychedelic movement happened in the US. He created it, I believe, a couple decades before. Let me see. Yeah, 1938. So LSD was invented in 38. It didn't hit like mainstream, use in the U.S. until, the mid 60s.
60s, yeah, mid 60s.
Yeah, so like 30 years prior. So he doesn't know what he's talking about. This is the guy. And by the way, there's an interview that Albert Hofmann did on his, I think it was his 100th birthday. Might have been his 90th birthday. He lived to be 102 years old, and he probably did more acid in his life than anyone else who's ever lived, ever.
Definitely.
Well, the first acid trip ever was when he accidentally spilled like a whole like giant concentrated vial of it all over his hand.
Damn. Must have been quite a trip.
It was topical. So that's how strong it was. It was like topical contact made him trip super hard from it. But that's just proof that you can do a ton of acid, remain brilliant, and live a long life. The guy who did more of it than anyone else.
Yeah.
The problem is that the people who make it aren't all, brilliant chemists. So there's bad stuff out there too. That's why I stopped taking it. You never know who made it. It's like, I'm not going to take something that, like, I don't know the credentials of the person who made it. You know what I mean?
All right.
Yeah. No,
all right.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Someone said the first trip is in 43. Yes, that's what. Okay. Huh. Interesting. All right. Yeah, I need to.
That sounds annoying.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
busy all the time.
A victim of the 60s. A lot of people were victims back then. LSD was a drug created by the government, by the CIA.
No, it was created by someone who didn't work for the government, and it wasn't created in the United States.
No, Ben, don't argue with the genius here.
But the truth of the matter is, I liked a lot of music from the 60s. Like, I liked a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you can look at the way popular culture was in 1961 and then go look at the way it was in 1967, and you'll see how LSD affected art and music and all types of media at the time.
Yeah.
Like, there was a point when the Beatles, I can't remember which album they said it was. It might have been Revolver. Like, I watched a documentary about the 60s, and they talked about the point where everyone knew the Beatles were on acid, because the Beatles went from like the moppy-haired, rhythm and blues kind of style music to the really crazy psychedelic. It may have been Sgt. Pepper, but it might have been Revolver.
Yeah, I think it was Sgt. Pepper. I think.
And then Yellow Submarine was like, what do you even do with that?
From the 60s. I think that it wasn't entirely a bad generation. Yes, you did have some weird, messed up hippies who were Satanists and who followed people like Charles Manson.
He's got this weird thing where he calls other people Satanists. It's like, you are a Christian in name only, really, right? I mean, You don't even pretend to do anything Christian. At least other Christians I'm used to, lie about it. At least they pretend like they follow Christian doctrine, but
yeah,
Jared just like, I'm a Christian, you're a Satanist. Fuck you, cunt. I'm gonna dox you now. It's like, okay.
Basically, yeah.
Wow, I don't know.
But again, I believe those were the people who were under some kind of mind control, Listen, guys, I know some of you watching this are probably just laughing, seeing me talk about CIA mind control with a Dr. Seuss hat and, stuff like that. But really, if you look into it,
The CIA actually went to Switzerland to buy his entire supply, which kicked off the 60s, along with the guy who claims he can do 1,000 push-ups. Also, Hoffman also trip acid for the first time while bike riding.
Bike riding.
Yeah. He was riding a bike. I heard about that.
Bike riding.
Dr. Hoffman. Yeah.
Do you think Jared's got some tinfoil underneath the Cat in the Hat thing?
Definitely.
I mean, he might as well. based on the way he's talking. His room, when I first saw his videos, I thought he was like in his son's room or like his little brother's room or whatever. Because you look at this room, this is what my room would, well, minus the, well, no, I had a few instruments. I didn't have a whole drum set. But my room when I was like 10 would have looked like this. 10, 11, 12 years old.
You still would have had a better bed, though.
Yes. I would actually have had a bed. This is
in other words, an actual bed, yeah.
Right, an actual bed. He's got like a box spring with some foam padding on top of it. Oh man. He wears me out. So
yes.
we have reached the 2 hour and 15-minute mark. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play this game, Space Quest 4.
You're going to play that game.
Yeah.
You're going to game it up, aren't you, Ben? You're going to be
I told
the
people
gamer
I
of the
would.
games.
Gaming. Oh, who does that?
Pimpmunk doesn't like it.
Ben?
See, Pimpmunk is extra boomer.
I'm boomerific. I love you too, BB. BB says, I love you, Pimpy, and put hearts up. Because they love me, Ben.
3 of them.
Hey.
Triple love you.
If you love me, love me. Love me, love me. Say that you love me.
You should do some
It's
karaoke.
such a depressing song.
If I come back out to Seattle, I'm going to go to that Japanese karaoke bar again, Ben.
Yeah, it's in Capitol Hill. I know exactly
It's-
where that is because I've been
Yeah.
in that neighborhood.
You went- you went to that bar that night we was there.
Right. I remember that, but at that point, I was really new in town, so I hardly even knew where I was. Now I know that whole area. Like, I know that part of town pretty well. So
Oh, now that this BB person's really in love with me. They said I'm amazing and put
Good
up
for
more.
you.
Damn, they need to give me some money.
Good for you.
I do like to play Telltale games. That is true. Somebody brought that up. That's somebody who knows about Pimpmunk right there. I do like to play Telltale games. Like I like the Walking Dead Telltale game. I love that shit. I played that, and it was pretty cool. I like simple storyline games if I do play games. That's what I like. I'm not, much into the
Walking Dead one was pretty good.
There's one
Yeah, I
thing
liked
about
it.
this
I like
game.
the Borderlands one, too.
There's one thing about this game that's probably going to be annoying to me is like, it's for one thing, it's so low res now. It's going to look so crazy to play these old games again, to like be like, wow, these were cool graphics 30 years ago.
Wasn't number 4 the one that had the time travel in it?
Yeah. Roger Wilco and the Time
Have you played it
Rippers.
before? Or?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
And I love the one part where you go back in time to the first game, and the graphics are still the same.
Yeah. That
was funny.
They made
You're walking around in better graphics than everybody else around you.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a great game. It's really funny. And it has Gary Owens, who was like Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In's announcer back in the day. He's the narrator of it. Old school.
Cool.
Yeah. All right.
Well, you have fun with your game, Ben.
Yeah, I'm gonna run off and go to the bathroom, and I'll let you guys go. You guys both have a good night, and thanks. Oh, actually, if you wanna promote anything really quick, now's the best time.
All right. Well, tomorrow I'm going to be playing some of the Outer Worlds. Just drop by my stream on Twitch tomorrow. That's the new game that made by the guys that made Fallout New Vegas. So it's kind of like the New Vegas game, but in space. So that's fun. And that SCP similar game I was talking about, Control, we're playing that one on Wednesday. If you want to see what that's all about.
I'm going to be playing with myself tomorrow in the morning wood. I'm going to play with my joystick, and it's going to be a battle of dick and balls. And if you're into that, make sure.
Who uses joysticks? What is this, Atari?
Numbered.
It's Natari.
Natari.
Did you say Natari, Ben? Because that's fucking brilliant if you did.
Natari.
Natari. Anyways, make sure you check out the Morning Wood as always, Monday through Thursday. Ben will be on Tuesday. I don't know who else is going to be on this week. I just had to figure it out. And also, 28 Days of Pimpmunk still going on. Go to my page, my wish list, buy me a gift and birthday gift. Birthday!
Anyway, happy birthday.
Yeah, so thank y'all, and we'll see you later, Ben. Enjoy your game, buddy.
All right. Good night, guys.
Enjoy.
All right. So, get them off the screen. Get the fuck off my screen, motherfucker. We'll put you guys here. There we go. All right, I'm going to try to play this game. Hopefully it goes well. Oh, man. All right, here we go. Hopefully this doesn't get all wonky on me. Oh, man. All right. No. Okay, there's something. Hold on. I can't. Oh, shit. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Oh, shit. There we go.
Now
Okay.
where am I? Along with the changes induced by an armed conflict, the city looks different. More modern, with a heavy dash of post-disaster
Hold on,
seasoning.
I haven't set this
Casually
up yet,
glancing at
guys,
the
so this will
status
take
line,
just a
You
minute
happen
here.
to notice that you're in Space Quest 12.
I have
What's
to.
happened? Who was that guy with the overdeveloped hairdryer? Why did you let yourself be talked into jumping into some strange shimmering hole? Why are you talking to yourself? These incredibly intriguing questions will quickly be forgotten with barely an electron
Really?
stirred
That's-
in that well-armored
okay.
orb atop your shoulders.
Okay, I guess that doesn't work the usual way. All right, well, live and learn, right, guys? All right, here we go. The fuck? Okay. Oh, shit. Oh my god, all right. I need to turn up the speed on the... I'm gonna...
Are you sure you want to restart?
I want to play the, like, beginning cutscene, too. All right. Sorry, this is a work in progress, but we've almost got it. All right, I'm gonna close this really quick. There. All right, so... It should work now without any issue. All right, here we go. When I first saw this blew my mind. Look at those graphics, guys. What the hell? Dun dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. It's weird to it's hard to believe that Sierra, one of their main buildings was here in the area that I'm in right now.
We rejoin our friend and semi-hero Roger Wilco as he rockets back toward his home planet Xenon, which he hasn't seen since Space Quest 2. Having successfully rescued those two ingrates from Andromeda, he decides a pit stop on Magmethius is in order. During the descent to this cosmic canteen, he is unaware of the interest that has been generated regarding his fate.
Confirmation of his position, Master.
Off to Magnetheus with you then. It is time for Wilco to meet the fate which I have crafted for him.
Yes, yes. As our story begins, we find the aluminum mallard parked outside a seedy spaceport bar. We join Roger as he relates one of his greatly exaggerated tales of adventure. The aliens are only too happy to listen, as long as Roger is by.
See, there was this deadly root monster, a ferocious swamp creature, and a Labion terror beast to contend with. Then I had to outsmart another of Bohal's gorillas and steal the show.
Are you Roger Wilco?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Please come with me.
Hello, Roger.
Yeah, Empyrean.
Surprised to see an old friend?
Yeah, I love the old school
artwork. You have
artwork.
no idea how special this moment is for me. This is no chance encounter, I can assure you. I have this one loose end to tie up before I begin my reign as the supreme being of all that exists. I do not like to lose. You are a blemish on what would otherwise be a perfect record of domination, terror, and invincibility. Besides, I'm still a bit miffed about that asteroid deal in Space Quest 2. Anyway, to relieve the pain of my humiliation and to prevent you from being a pain in my future, you must die. It's been nice seeing you one last time.
This is before they had voice actors for video games. It was like just the programmers a lot of times in the early days. You know, home consoles didn't have voice capability.
You go left and split them up.
This
Mr.
guy
Wilco,
always sounds like
follow me and do
Kermit the
exactly as
Frog.
I say. Let's move.
He sounds like Kermit the Frog to me. Mr. Wilco.
Hey, I want to know what the...
Listen, I can't explain it all to you now. They've got a beat on our coordinates. We've got to move fast. We got to do this fast. Shield your eyes. Jump into the time rip. Do it now. You've got to. If I take the time to explain, we're both parking lot pizza. You'll understand soon.
Parking lot pizza. All right, the game begins. In a minute here, I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom. Let's see if I remember everything that my 11-year-old mind remembers from back in the day.
Now where am I? You wonder aloud to non-existent auditory organs. This place sure looks homey. Hey, wait, this looks just like Xenon. It is Xenon.
Yet console games didn't have voice acting, but PC
Along with
games,
the changes
a lot
induced
of them
by
did.
an armed conflict, the city looks different, more modern, with a heavy dash of post-disaster seasoning. Casually glancing at the status line, you happen to notice that you're in Space Quest 12. What's happened? Who was that guy with the overdeveloped hairdryer? Why did you let yourself be talked into jumping into some strange shimmering hole? Why are you talking to yourself? These incredibly intriguing questions will quickly be forgotten with barely an electron stirred in that well-armored orb atop your shoulders.
All right, first and foremost with these old games, turn up the speed. Oh yeah, I have a game earlier that's saved. Let's see. All right. Actually, this isn't where I want to go. No, go down this way.
After taking a quick...
I gotta get that. I don't remember how to catch the bunny. Oh no. This guy's gonna kill me. Gotta get away from him. I thought there was some rope that you used to catch the Energizer Bunny, but I don't remember how to do that. But I remember there being like rope. I don't know. I'm just gonna go down here.
You take the jar into custody. Ah, a button. Perhaps I'll give it a press.
Data entry 22795. This message is to whomever may be so fortunate as to find it. I am Professor Lloyd, lead designer of the Xenon
Not many
supercomputer
NES
project,
games had
the
full
ultimate in
speech, like a
artificial
full script,
intelligence.
like this does.
The computer was designed to enhance our lives, but instead ended up being the ruin of us all. We made the mistake of tying it into the most important facets of our existence here on Xenon, including our weather control and defense systems. It seemed like a sound idea at the time, and all proceeded well for about 3 years. It was around then that a deep space salvage operation recovered what appeared to be some sort of antiquated data storage unit contained in a flimsy cardboard box on which the words Leisure Suit Larry were imprinted. On its back was the picture of a not particularly wholesome gentleman, but that's another story. My counterparts exhibited shameful behavior as they tore open the box to get at its contents. I could not understand the commotion it generated. The data was uploaded into the supercomputer for analysis. As a result, a crippling virus spread through the machine like a bad social disease. All control of the computer was lost. All screens went blank. Then these words were displayed by the monitors and uttered by the vocal outputs. Wilco must pay. From that day forth, the possessed computer waged war on the inhabitants of Xenon, using our own weapons against us. Some managed to escape to other planets. Those of us who remained stayed to fight the machines and robots under its control.
I knew that was a long monologue.
Those of us that were not killed were taken captive and modified. These cyborgs infiltrated the loyal ranks of resistance, rooting out almost all of our hiding places and exposing us to the mechanical menace. Some of these poor souls still wander the streets. As of this recording, we are down to only a handful of rebels. My health is deteriorating rapidly. To make matters worse, I've just learned that the computer has unraveled the mysteries of time travel. I've sent my 2 best men to attempt to steal this new technology.
Everybody.
If you are not
This
a
is our
machine, then
dystopian
perhaps they
future
were
after
successful.
Google takes over.
Please realize, you are Xenon's last hope.
Oh no! The door has shut, and there's no way back. What are you going to do now?
I'm waiting for that toxic sludge to come. I need that toxic sludge. Oh, there we go.
Okay. You scoop up.
Got away. Finally. I love the little figures. All right, time to get out of here. I like how I get points for coming out of a manhole. Cool, I guess.
This seems to be a relatively spacious landing gear compartment. Wonder how cramped it gets in there when the gear is stowed.
I got a point for that, too. Hiding in a landing gear compartment. Dude, this is awesome. I think this is what, 93? Did this game come, this game was probably made in 93, I think. This is, I remember seeing this being like, man, this is so awesome. '92? Wow. You know, think about the context of the time. What kind of games were big on consoles in '92?
I've just complete no sign of presence at this time. Gruff, schluff, ruff. Mega see the steps. Zavo feel zagold.
All right. Now's the time to save. All right.
The powerful quad quark drives Rev to life. Time and space bend under the fibrillations of the time-rip transfluxers. Your adrenaline and stomach reel with the hyperbolic hyperbole. And finally, nothing much happens. That must not have been a valid code. Try again.
Try again? All right. We'll do it again.
The powerful quad quark drives Rev to life. Time and space bend under the fibrillations of the time-rip transfluxers. Your adrenaline and stomach reel with the hyperbolic hyperbole.
And finally.
And finally.
Oh, shit.
Whoa! What was that?
Oh, shit.
You get the feeling you're not alone here. Don't mess.
Oh no!
It's very pleasant looking.
Uh-huh.
You can't do that. Wow, what an incredible view! Hey, those talon things hurt. You didn't much care for the landing either. You can't do that. Keep your hands to yourself. You frisk the skewered sequel policeman and turn up a paper-wrapped wad of used chewing gum.
Oh no! It's the latex babes of Estros!
You've got a lot of nerve coming back here, Roger Wilco. After leaving me the way you did, you male scum. This is the last woman you'll ever dump on. Right, girls?
Right.
Said you couldn't be tied down.
I said that?
You said you had to be free to roam the galaxy.
Was that me?
You'll be sorrier than you look. We'll see to that.
Yeah.
Into the sub, Flyboy.
Flyboy! Okay, well. Got no choice, right? I like the comments here, watch.
Her spear gun is pointed in a direction that eliminates any need for second thought. She looks like she might be familiar to you someday. However, the gun in her hand looks like it could limit the chance of any lasting relationship in the future, or the past. This one looks committed to finding out just how good you'd look on a spit. You hope these women soon realize that they must have the wrong guy. You're not sure what it is, but you bet it would look cool spewing through the propellers.
Spewing through the propellers.
This is Zandra. We are approaching checkpoint 6. Prepare to open the tunnel door. Activate the door.
Yeah, you're right. It does sound like the crazy lady. You're filthy. You're filthy, turd. You worm. You filthy turd. I like how the sound just dies at this part. They had the bubble sounds at first, but now it's like, no, fuck it, no bubble sounds.
You wonder if she has a boyfriend.
Sit down.
Comfy, Mr. Wilco?
Hey, what are you doing? Let me go.
Naughty now.
Witch?
Shut up. Your whimpering sickens me. I'll teach you not to run out on me. Thorine is quite knowledgeable in the ways of torture. I'll let the two of you get acquainted. Thorine, do your stuff.
With pleasure, Zandra.
Oh God, she sounds evil. Oh no!
Let me introduce you to a friend of mine. This is Epirip 357, the most powerful hand-hair remover in the universe, and it's capable of shaving your legs clean off. I've always wanted to see a man shave with one of these, but I guess you'll do. Now you'll know the meaning of the word pain. It's a sea slug! Run, girls!
Oh God.
Desperately, you try to push the button, but the restraints are just too tight. Nothing happens. It would serve no...
Zap the shit out of that guy, out of that thing. Got you. Blow you up. Die, sea slug.
Our hero!
Wasn't he great, girls? Well, Raj, I guess we can call it even. Thank you for ridding our fortress of that slimy, awful sea slug. I know I can't blame you for backing out at the last minute. I guess I was a little overbearing. Sorry. Can we still be good friends?
Well, now, wait a minute. Let's talk about this.
No, Roger. You were right. You don't need to spare my feelings. It just wasn't meant to be. It's better this way. Well, girls, I feel like celebrating. Let's go shopping!
This shit is so ridiculous.
Meanwhile, back in Space Quest 12...
Well, what have we here?
This is the rebel scum we captured in the Space Quest 4 time sector. He had just aided Wilco in escaping. The readout on his time gun indicates that Wilco was successfully transported into this time sector as you feared.
That is no longer a concern. Wilco will surrender to us once he has learned we have captured his son. Then he will be destroyed once and for all.
Sail!
You pick up the ATM card.
Oh God. Malls in the future never got to here. Huh. I remember like the cops come and everything. God, I hardly remember this mall part.
Yeah?
Huh?
I'd like, We're out of it. We're out of everything, including employees.
I think I will play this again probably next time, but I think for now I might be done streaming because I've been streaming a lot and I'm pretty tired. This is a great game. I will play more of it, but I just remembered how long this game is. This game is called Space Quest 4. All right. We're out. Later.